What's going on, everybody? You're watching Knicks Now by Chat Sports, and we are presented by Prize Picks. I cannot believe the 2026 NBA playoffs are already here. An opportunity for this New York Knicks team to do something that this organization has not done in over 50-plus years. And if they don't, there could be a lot of change for this organization. This kind of feels like the final round for the New York Knicks if things do not go their way. I mean, heck, their owner, James Dolan, went on WFAN with Craig Carton and ultimately said the expectation is to win the NBA Finals. And we have all heard the rumblings that if they do not at least get to the NBA Finals, there could be major changes to this roster and this front office. But we can worry about that later. Today is about beating the Atlanta Hawks in Game 1 of the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. It's going to be a long series. It could potentially go 7 games. And if you do lose today, it's not the end of the world. But it's always nice to head into Game 2 at your building up 1-0. And on today's show, I've got my 5 keys to victory for Game 1. Andrew Connell has his 5 keys to victory for Game 1, and I'm feeling pretty confident. And I expect the New York Knicks to come out, take care of business, and win this basketball game. And I have them winning this series in 6 games. I'm excited, I'm pumped up, and I am ready to go. I appreciate everybody for being in the building for Game 1. This is going to be a lot of fun. Already 100-plus people in the building. If you could, give me a real one down in the comments section. Everyone that types their real ones, we're giving a shout-out on today's show. I'm already seeing a bunch of real ones in the chat. What up? Chris in the building. Let's do it. Michael Rogers says Knicks in 5. Peter's in the building. Isaac or something. Marty Malela in the building as well. What up? Carl Knight, yes, sir. Brian is hanging out. Says best live Knicks call available on TV, internet, or radio. Brian, really do appreciate that. My man James Stein, ready to go. Joe Santiago in the building. Jack Starr, Drips, Ziggy Smith, Oda, Austin, Animation Videos 2026 saying real one. Cosmic Hooligan, Jim, Frank the Tank, Alex, the LMNOP. It's been a while, my guy. Good to see you. Mike Nussbaum says, Trevor Nussbaum here. We got the Nussbaums in the chat. What up? Vinny Pip, what's going on, sweet cheeks? Let's talk podcast 334 hanging out. Jason in the building. Let's frickin' go. I'm a little nervous, but it's good nerves. Some little butterflies in your stomach. I'm just ready to go. I'm ready for this game to be tipped off and for the Knicks to settle in, and us already being able to crash out about the slow start because it's probably going to happen, but hopefully it does not. If you're ready for the playoffs, though, if you are ready and you want the Knicks to win Game 1, hit that thumbs up icon for us. And if you have, type your me's in the comments section, and we'll give some shout-outs on the show as well. Let's go. Peter says Nuggets is a good game, though, but who cares? I agree. Marty Malela, it ain't a Knicks Now watch party unless Marty is here. Good to see you, my man. Let's Talk podcast. Like the video. Drew has liked the video as well. Billy in the chat. Is it BB? Is it not? This guy's way cooler than Billy BB. What up? Jose Eddie Jones. What's up? What's up? Shout out to all y'all. Make sure you have hit that thumbs up icon as I tell you about our presenting sponsor of today's show and Knicks Now throughout the playoffs, as well as Chat Sports as a whole, a brand new presenting sponsor. That is Prize Picks, and they are rolling it out with a bang. When you download the app, create an account, and play your first $5 lineup, after you use code HMA, you're going to get $50 in lineups. Download the app, create an account, use that promo code HMA, play your first $5, and get $50 instantly. Basketball playoffs are here, and there is no place better to play than Prize Picks. You pick more, you pick less. You create a lineup of 2 to 6 players. The more players you have on your lineup, the higher the payout is going to be. Prize Picks is ready to roll for the playoffs, and so are we. You can also pick winners, but we're focused on the player picks for today's show. I've got my lineup ready to go for Knicks-Hawks Game 1. I am taking the more on Jalen Brunson, 17.5 points. I'm taking the more on Josh Hart's rebounds at 6.5, and I'm taking OG Anunoby to make 2 threes. All of these are goblins, which means in theory they should be easier to hit. So we'll see. I'm putting $25 on that to win $67.50. You can roll with my picks or fade my picks, and it's easy now with their social feed feature. You can follow me on Prize Picks at @MarshallGreen_. All of this information is down in the comments and the description. And there's a clickable link as well. Remember, use that code HMA, play $5, get $50 instantly. Shout out to Prize Picks for being the presenting sponsor of Chat Sports. I'm ready to go. We'll be keeping tabs on my lineup all night long. And hopefully I walk out of here $67.50 richer so I can go buy some celebratory drinks.
That's it, and it's a good idea. Go with those goblins. You got to see one go in first, then you can start getting that risk level up a little bit as the playoffs go on. The Knicks are going to be in it for a while, so it's a marathon, not a sprint. I like that, and hopefully these. I think it'll be good for the Knicks, other than Jalen Brunson going off. If these.
You do have to choose somebody from the other team. Unfortunately, I wish we could just roll with the Knicks, but what do you think? What do you think of the PP lineup we got going today?
I think it's pretty solid. Jalen Brunson. An all-star, 17.5, not too big of a number for him there. Josh Hart, it's Josh Hart time. It's playoff time.
It's Josh Hart time.
Exactly. If you didn't have Josh Hart in your lineup, what are you doing? And OG, we said right before we got on, he's either hot or he's cold. And so if he's hot, he's getting more than 1.5 threes, no doubt about it.
He's been hot.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it. When OG makes his threes, the Knicks win. When OG Anunoby does not make his threes, the New York Knicks lose. As always, here on Knicks Now, during the playoffs, we like to do series-long raffles. And for this playoff round, I think we've got our coolest raffle item yet. It is a signed Jalen Brunson poster, where I think it's one of the coolest ones we've ever done. Jalen Brunson praying on the floor of Madison Square Garden. And if you want to have a chance to win this, we will raffle this off at the end of the series, that same stream, so you'll be able to tally up raffle tickets throughout. A $20 super chat, get you 1 ticket. A $50 super chat, get you 3 tickets. A $100 super chat, get you 8 tickets. And any amount of these $3, if you send that on Venmo or Cash App, we are going to double your ticket. So, $20 Venmo, 2 tickets. $50 Venmo, 6 tickets. And a $100 Venmo, you get 16 tickets. You can hit me up at $MarshG10 on Cash App, at @MarshallGreen_ on Venmo. If you want to have a chance to win this signed Jalen Brunson poster, appreciate everybody that will play, and good luck to everybody that does. And all the super chats that have already come in, we will include those as well. But we like to do fun giveaways during the playoffs, and that way you can go home with something. If you want to have a chance to win a signed Jalen Brunson poster, we've got all of those tiers, and we are ready to count some tickets as well. And Marty Malala, he's on the book with 3 tickets. We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malala, bang! Shout out to Marty Malala. Give me some double M's in the comment section. Marty says, hello, I'm here. I'm glad you're here. It wouldn't be a Knicks Now watch party if you're not. I feel like when Marty Malala's here, the Knicks win a lot more games than when he's not here. So hopefully he's their all-playoff game. Happy Saturday to you, brother. Thank you for being here. How we doing, man? How we doing?
Yeah, this is a perfect way to start off Game 1 pregame and the Game 1 watch party with Marty Malala. It's not a party until Marty's here, and hopefully we'll be partying tonight.
Let's do it. Marty Malala, $50 super chat. 3 tickets into the raffle for you, my guy. Really, really do appreciate you as always. Cosmic Hooligan coming in with a $5 super chat. What up, Cosmic? Says, what up, Marshall and the Chat Sports gang? Knicks gentleman sweep, calling it. Let's go, Knicks. Bronx Bully Ball will win the series. Let's go. I'm in. If you're telling me win the series in 5, I'm juiced up for that.
Absolutely. That's it. We'll give them 1, but I might get greedy and say we don't even want to give them 1. We'll see how it goes. Today is going to say a lot about how the Knicks are going to show up in the series, how they show up in Game 1.
Come on. Brett Halper in the building.
Go.
Knicks
Brett
in
Halper.
5, baby. Knicks in 5. Hopefully that's not the ultimate jinx of all time.
Oh, man. That would be
Come
brutal.
on, baby. I think I saw Alper in the chat say he's taking the over on Deuce McBride threes made today.
Okay, if you want to tail Alper, pick it, that Deuce McBride over or more on threes, and that's not a bad call. Not a bad call, Alper. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to Brett Alper as well. Held it down for the last 2 games of the regular season. All the real ones who are here watching the Knicks trot out their B and C lineups against the Charlotte Hornets. We're here for Alper and I to chop it up and call the game. He's in here. Hopefully he's in here the entire time in the chat. We would love that. And let's go Knicks, baby.
Let's frickin' go, Alper. Let's get a win today, brother. Let's get a win.
Shout out to you, Alper. Shout out to Charlie Tessler.
The Tess!
At the game tonight, have a lit watch party. Let's go.
Let's go,
Knicks.
Charlie. Let's go, Charlie. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You know, I was thinking yesterday watching the playing games. It's like, man, are we used to making the playoffs? Are we not making as big of a deal of it as we should? And then I started watching all these New York Knicks playoff highlight videos and hype videos. And I was like, I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go, and I'm ready to start this thing off 1-0. It'd be really nice if they could, man. Like, last thing you want to do is go into a must-win game in Game 2 down 0-1. You've been pretty damn good at Madison Square Garden this year. Let's keep it going.
Yep, set the tone for the series today. Come out, start strong, let the Hawks know who the team is, because the Hawks they were okay with playing the Knicks. They sat their guys the last game of the regular season. They weren't scared of them. They said they weren't scared of you, so make them believe and make them understand why they should have played their guys, tried to get that 4 seed and why that 5 seed and why they should have been scared of you. Guy who I'm not scared of, but a guy who I absolutely love, and he's ready to go.
Lordy. We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malala. Bang! Marty Malala, a $50 Venmo. He's getting active on both sides of the floor. He scored buckets on offense via Super Chats. He's getting blocks and rebounds on defense on Venmo, and he's got 9 tickets into the signed Jalen Brunson poster raffle. Reminder, we'll be raffling off this poster at the end of the series. $20 Venmo, $50 Venmo, and $100 Venmo will get you double the tickets that we show, and we'll continue to show those throughout the series. We love to just show love back to you guys and give you a chance to win something sweet like this. I might have to enter as well. AC and I were talking before the stream. I might enter with a burner account and try to get that for the man cave at the crib. But right now, it's 100% chance going to Marty Malala.
Exactly. He is in a race with himself. The odds are in his favor, as some would say. So if you want a chance right now or you want to steal it at a take it right out of Marty's hands.
We've seen these things with thousands of people in them come down to sometimes the person who has one ticket. It's unreal.
Yeah, I think we did a 50-50 during Giants, or it was like over $2,000 for one game. We had the 50-50 raffle. And I'm pretty sure the person who won only had one entry in. So sometimes
for Marty,
all it takes is one.
two $50 super chats. I got a beer shotgun for him. Let's go. Or beer bong, whatever you want to call it.
Let's go. We got game 1 for the Knicks and the Hawks tonight. I'm fired up, man. It's been almost, 10 months since we last saw the Knicks in the playoffs. I was not in good shape when that happened, so I'm ready to go. I'm fired up, and I'm ready to get back into the win column for the Knicks in the playoffs tonight.
Joey DeLuca says, is the video lagging? Is anyone having any issues with the stream when it comes to loading or buffering? Looks to be all good on our end, but not 100% sure. Jason B in the building. We'll get Jason B, the GOAT, his super chat up on screen. Give me some JBs in the chat and just get the muscle memory going, because we're going to be typing JB all series long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's it. Get started. The first one's going right now. Oh, we got a little visitor in the building.
Let's go. Let's go.
People are saying it's all good.
Are you ordering food? Jeremy was bringing food for y'all.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Wow, that's real nice of Jeremy.
That's
real
crazy.
nice. That's real nice. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Maybe we put just an order in if y'all could grab from downstairs. Okay.
Unreal. CFO.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's all good. It's all good, Jeremy Chugs. Thinks he knows what to do on NBA playoff watch parties. Doesn't even consult the people who invented NBA playoff watch parties at the channel. It's all good, though. It's all good. What up, Billy? K-Dub says he's lagging using a high. Hey, chill on my guy, Joey DeLuca. That's a legend.
Yeah,
Make sure you have hit that thumbs up icon. The easiest way to support the stream today is by liking the video. We are 27 likes away from 100. We're going to have thousands of people watching today's show. And the easiest way to make this stream a success is by clicking the button that is free. If you're watching this stream an hour before tip-off, that means you love this channel. So please hit that thumbs up icon. If you have, type me in the chat so I know who the real ones are.
We got Billy saying, Andrew Connell, McCollum's a fossil, Marsh is a model, Knicks in 5.
Wow.
Some bars.
That's good
from
stuff.
Billy. There's no
Jason B, I got another beer bong for you, brother.
There's no way Billy could have came up with that.
Billy can't even come up with a draft pick in a mock draft. It's unbelievable. Yeah. We got a 3-point goal. Jason B. Bang! The B stands for bang. Jason B. in the building. Jason, 22, 23, 24, 25, 20, 26. It's our fifth. Isn't that crazy? Is this the fifth straight Knicks playoffs in a row? 23, 24, 25, 26, fourth?
Yeah,
4 years in a row.
22-23 season, that was that.
4 years in a row. We've been locked and loaded on this stream and on this channel. Jason B., one of the founding fathers of the Super Chatters on this stream. JB, it's for you, brother. Let's go. I also have seen some crazy Instagram posts from you, dude.
Really?
You're crazy. This guy's dealing with snakes. He's dealing with raccoons. Woo. I'm not about
that
life.
We want on our side. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, agreed. Cheers.
Let's go. Shout out to everyone letting us know who all the real ones are. Marty Malela, James Stein, the LMNOP, Drips. Everyone's here and everyone's ready to go for game 1.
Just put 3 tickets in the hat for Jason B as well. It's Jason B and Marty Malela in the raffle for this signed Jalen Brunson poster. A $20 Venmo or Super Chat will get you in. Let's go. Nick Davidov in the building. I need a lot of eyeball emojis in the chat for Nick Davidov. Let's go. Davidov, are you at the game today? I'll say this, man. When I look at the chat and I see Marty, Malela, McFly in the chat, it just puts a grin on my face. It does.
It is. It's good stuff.
Davidov, he's courtside. He's ready to go. Bring some of that courtside energy in here, Nick Davidov. We need it. You're living out my dream right there.
Yes,
Lena in the chat. What up? Peter putting eyeball emojis in there. Isaac or something putting an eyeball emoji in there. Let's freaking go. Joey DeLuca. Shout out to everybody in the building. We'll get rolling on some keys to victory coming up here in a little bit. As we got S coming in with a $5 super chat. What up, my man? Says, don't play with your food. Game 1 blowout. Knicks in 4.
His username in the chat is Brohamid Threawara.
Brohamid Threawara. That's the name of the day so
I
far.
love that.
That's the name of the day so far. That's good stuff.
Yeah, this is it. This is really just A+. No notes on that one.
No notes. No notes. Yeah, Chat Sports Bill wishes he was me. I agree. You're probably a lot taller than him, too. Probably a lot taller than him, too.
I was into him. He was live this morning for the Ohio State spring game.
Was he?
Yeah, I was
the
in
kid's
there
working, finally.
Making sure that
Hands not in his pockets?
all the players had the right size cleats on. Wanted to make sure that all that was settled.
Okay.
Because, that's
Is that a
apparently
thing?
over there at Ohio State. Or Jackson, you didn't hear about this? Jackson Smith?
I saw he was wearing too big of cleats. So
Yeah,
that's now
that
a
was the
thing?
reason for his hamstring injuries because he didn't know his own shoe size. So just making sure that they were taking care of their guys over there at Ohio State.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Michael Vasquez. Yeah. Are we ready for some Knicks playoff basketball? I'm ready, man. I don't even know how to say that. Says Connell, got some dollars. Hart's a baller. Marsh is my father. Knicks in 5.
Let's go. This stuff is good. Keep it going, guys. This is
Bars. Billy says bars.
Exactly. If you get the Billy approval, that's better than us even noticing it. So
13 likes away from 100 likes on today's show. Please hit that thumbs up icon. We would really, really appreciate it. Let's go. Keith, 10 toes down Turner in the chat. What up, Keith? What's up? What's up? Says you don't even need a full hand to tell you how many games the Knicks will beat Atlanta in. I just want to get to 4 wins. I just want to get to 4 wins before they do. That's it.
it's the name of the game.
I'm all cool with all that, but go and get me 4 wins today. 4 wins this series. The last thing we want to do is not have 4 wins. That's what matters to me. I'm going to put my food order in real quick. If you want to, we'll do this. Well, I tell them about, I don't know if it'll reach that far, but here you go, right here.
Gotcha. I know it. I could just message it to you if you want to put it in. If that's easier than doing all this, or
Sure.
yeah.
Let's do it. Come on, man. Come on. Hit that thumbs up icon. We'll go through some keys to victory. We'll go through 1 key to victory each. When do we have to tell the awesome people about our sponsor, GLD?
We got about 6.5 minutes.
Okay. Cool. Let's go. Woo! All right. My number 1 key to victory for today. We'll do keys to victory for every single game. Put out a preview this week where I gave you keys to win the entire series. James says, I've never heard you sound so nervous. Should have seen me game 7 2 years ago. Should have seen me game 7 2 years ago. Picho in the building.
Picho.
What up, Picho?
All right, you ready?
Start with yours. Start with your first one
Cool,
while
cool,
I put
cool.
this in.
Absolutely. So my first key to victory for the New York Knicks is the chess match and X's and O's between Mike Brown and Quinn Snyder and kind of just the philosophy that each one of them is going to use. We've seen teams play Josh Hart in that kind of ghost coverage, play their center against him, play off him, force him to shoot and make shots, and that kind of clogs up the lane for some other guys. And Vice versa, we actually saw the Knicks kind of employ that last game against Dyson Daniels of the Atlanta Hawks. They did not do that earlier in the season, but shout out to All-NBA who came up with this graphic that showed the Knicks changes. So this is how often Dyson Daniels was guarded by a power forward or center throughout this season. You see right there those first two Knicks matchups, they did not employ that coverage a lot. And then the most recent game, they had Karl-Anthony Towns guarding him 32 times. So they changed their strategy up a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if they do that to Daniels, if the Hawks decide to play Hart like that. And then kind of the second part of this X's and O's chess match that I have my eye on is kind of the screening and rolling, and whether or not they're going to match up Hunt. The Hawks are going to match up Hunt Jalen Brunson and try and force him into the action, and whether the Knicks are going to do the same thing with C.J. McCollum on Brunson specifically. Just kind of how that plays out, which team can kind of create more advantageous situations for themselves with their defensive strategy and their offensive strategy. So that's the first thing that I'm looking at, and the Knicks need to win that and maximize that if they want to win the game.
The mild salt, that they just have them by name. Is it the tomatillo?
It's like the tomato, yeah.
Green one, and then the tomato as well?
Yeah.
Okay, so two of them. Got it. All right. Yeah, I agree. I agree with a lot of that. Like, who won? Like, I felt like in that last game of the regular season where the Knicks did beat the Hawks, they did a really good job of kind of targeting Jalen Brunson on defense. Mm-hmm. And we know that teams in the playoffs are going to try to bring Jalen Brunson into the action. We know teams are going to try to bring Karl-Anthony Towns into the action as well. So, yeah, I agree. I agree 100% with that. Like, and you're going to need Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns to ultimately play well on the defensive side of the floor. It'll be interesting to see that difference in chess match. So,
and that could evolve as the series goes on. But this is obviously the first game of the series. Each team's going to have to show their cards with what their initial plan is and adjust in future games from there. But
all right, I'm just getting this finalized. Give me a sec. Let's do it. Terrence Newman says, just give Marty the signed picture already. Broke it in the chat. Westman, Jalen Brunson, thanks to Marshall Green, Connie, and Drips11. I will drop 40 today. That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet.
We got Jalen Brunson in the chat. That's chills.
You should be Are you locked in?
Yeah, that's focus. Get Josh focused.
Yeah, get Josh focused. That's important. That's important. All right, my number one key to victory for the New York Knicks in Game 1 is something and a song that we've been singing really for the large majority of the season this year is, how are the New York Knicks going to start this game? And I don't necessarily mean what's the score going to be at the end of the first quarter. More so, what is the Knicks starting five going to do in their first minutes of this game? Like, throughout the year, the New York Knicks in the first quarter have had a net rating of plus 3.8. That factors in the New York Knicks starting five in the first quarter being a minus 5.6. Net rating is how many points does your team outscore or get outscored by the opponent per 100 possessions. So think about it like this. The Knicks starting five is being outscored almost every single time in the first quarter. But the Knicks still win the first quarter on average by 0.3, 0.8 points per 100 possessions. That tells you how good this bench is when they come in and they go to a different lineup after that first starting five comes out of the game. If you, Andrew Connell, get good minutes out of the starting five at their opening shift and the bench does what it's done the entire season in that first quarter, you should be going into the second quarter with a pretty solid lead more often than not.
Yeah, it's been a recurring theme, a recurring storyline. Every single game, it feels like we're hoping and wishing that they come out to a fast start. They haven't. They consistently put themselves behind the 8 ball, force themselves to make some of these comebacks, which is great that they're capable of doing it, but you want to just get yourself in a good start, an advantageous position. Like you said, have a lead going into the second quarter and not need to consistently wear yourself down coming back from big deficits within a lot of these games.
Like, if the Knicks are playing from behind early in these games consistently, whether it's this series, next series, or the series after, you're just making it that much more difficult on yourself. And we should be trying to find the easiest pathway to get wins. And your starting five, your highest five paid players, shouldn't be digging your team in a hole consistently, which they've done. Need them to start fast. And how about they build a lead before we get to the time that we make some changes on the rotation. Got a lot more to talk about on today's show. First, though, I got to give a huge shout-out to another sponsor on today's show, and that is GLD. When you go to GLD.com and you use that promo code CHAT, you're going to get 40% off your order today. That's GLD.com. Use that promo code CHAT, get 40% off your order today. Let's be real. Buying men's jewelry can be a nightmare. Most of the time, it's low-quality junk that would snap after a week or was insanely overpriced with ridiculous markups. That's why I rock with GLD. They've completely changed the game in men's jewelry. You're getting quality pieces that are built to last without breaking the bank. And unlike a lot of other companies, GLD only uses real gold, none of that cheap stuff. Every single stone is meticulously hand set. Plus, their production process makes sure you're getting the highest quality jewelry possible. They've hooked me up with this awesome chain and this sweet New York Knicks pendant as well. They've got an official collab with the NBA, NFL, and many other sports leagues, so you can get some New York Knicks jewelry as well. Every single piece from GLD is guaranteed for life. It's literally built to last for the rest of your life, just like your love for the New York Knicks. Work hard and change the game. For a limited time only, new customers get an insane deal. Use code CHAT to get 40% off at GLD.com. That's 40% off with code CHAT at GLD.com. After your purchase, the last we heard about them, please support our show and tell them that Knicks Now by Chat Sports sent you. Shout out to GLD and shout out to everybody in the building. If you haven't yet, please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon. Let's go. Come on, man. As we got the Nuggets taking care of the Minnesota Timberwolves, as we're still probably about 30 or so minutes away from tip-off here. What's your confidence level on this win in a Game 1 win for the New York Knicks?
It's high. Out of 10?
Yeah.
Like 9.
That's what normal people do, 1
9.
out of 10.
You gotta sometimes you go.
Let's go 1 out of 50. Where you at 1 out of 50?
100. You could go out of 100.
What do we got? 1 out of 100.
I'll go 8.9 instead of 9 then. So you can show you there is some nuance to it if you want to get sticky with it. So
yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Vinny.
Shout out to Vinny. He loves to have sticky stuff. William in the chat, what up? Jaden Rossi, what's happening, my man? Dave Nash says, what up? William, home for every game now. Broke my ankle. Take care of yourself, man. Take care of yourself. Third subscriber in the building. What up, Terrence Newman? Bro, Hamid 3awara. They could put Dyson, Hoover, Swiffer, Wetjet, or whoever on Brunson. End of the day, they're all going to get the broom. Love that. Knicks fan 6711 in the building. The LMNOP likes your 8.9.
Okay, there you go.
Instead of your 9 out of 10.
When it was... there you got to go. 89 out of 100, 9 out of 10. You got to.
Why not? Is it just 8.9 out of 10 then?
I didn't get that far in the thought process. So just to show that there is some nuance to it at times. So
good. No, look, no rookie scores.
Exactly.
No rookie scores. Ty Dubs in the building. We better be eating some dubs today,
go.
Ty. Appreciate you stopping by as always, my man. Vasquez says Cat needs to play like a $60 million player. He's been better lately. Needs to build on that. If you had to say who your number one X factor is for this series for the Knicks, who would you pick?
Well, that actually ties in pretty well to my second key to victory, so we'll get to that.
Bold J says better do some shots. Bold J, every time you send in a $20 super chat today, I'll do a shot. How about that? We'll do shots every time you send in the $20 super chat. I'm down. Heck, every $50 super chat in pregame, I got a beer bong. I've already done two. I'm ready to roll.
All right, so you said who's my X factor. My second key to victory is that Cat wins his matchup. He's going up against Onyeka Okongwu today, and we've seen Cat sometimes struggle with centers that can stretch the floor, play out on the perimeter, and are maybe like a smaller lineup as opposed to some of the bigger classic centers out there. So Okongwu's had a good season this year from the three-point line. He is shooting 37.6 from three, and he's getting a lot of attempts up as well, hitting 2 per game and shooting 5 per game. So how does Cat guard the perimeter? Does that cause issues with guys beat Okongwu or anyone else beating him off the bounce? That remains to be seen, but I would say how Karl-Anthony Towns plays, not because, listen, we know Towns has to be good for them to win, but is he going to consistently play up to the level where he's physical, where he plays his best game, and where you get the best out of Karl-Anthony Towns? I feel like in the playoffs in the past, there's been some games where he's played great, and he's been kind of the reason the Knicks won, and there's been some games where he hasn't shown up, and it's been too much on Jalen Brunson and some of the other guys. So that's my second key to victory, and that's why I say that Cat is arguably the biggest X factor for the Knicks today.
Today? For the series?
Today and for the series.
Today and for the series. I agree. I mean, take a shot if you've heard me say this before. The best players have to be the best players. If you think that the Knicks are going to not only win today, win the series, win the championship, with Karl-Anthony Towns not playing to his best ability, you're probably going to be a little bit upset with the results. If Cat can play like a co-star, they're going to win. Mm-hmm. And they're going to win a lot. And they can win it all.
That's the vision that Leon Rose had when he made the trade for Karl-Anthony Towns, was to have those two playing at a high level together in the playoffs, and they could take the Knicks a long way.
They have to. That's the way. This team was built for those guys to be the lead guys. Like, you didn't trade for Karl-Anthony Towns to be your fourth option. You didn't. We got a 3-point goal. Ty Dubs, bang! Shout out to Dubs.
Get those
in
TDs
the building.
In the chat.
Dubs are coming. The Dubs are coming. Shout out to Dubs. Let's go.
Shout out Ty Dubs, a real one. He's ready to play today. Will the Knicks be ready to play today? Like Ty Dubs.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, they will. Let's go.
Playoff basketball. Yeah, boy. Got my shirt on. Let's effing go. We've actually just launched a brand new shirt. We'll show you that after. J.R. Smith goated coming in with a $20 super chat. Someone in the chat said, Marsh, you better be doing some shots. I said $20 from him. We'll do it. But you know what? Since J.R. Smith's goated, I've already got one poured up.
There
a little
we go.
tequila. Let's do it.
Let's go. We're getting lit tonight for game one. Going to be a W, and hopefully the party will continue on after the Knicks get a big win against the Hawks. Shout out to Ty Dubs and shout out to J.R. Smith. Goated.
Come on. Can you? Both. Thank you, brother. Also, I'll just ping y'all when it's downstairs, if that's cool. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. J.R. Smith goated. You the man. Also, J.R. Smith goated and Ty Dubs have got themselves into the raffle to win this signed Jalen Brunson photo. We'll tell you more about that coming up in a second. But if you want to have a chance to win this, it's a $20 entry fee. $50, you get double the tickets. $100, you get, I think, like triple the tickets as well. So we'll show you that in a second. But I do want to announce a brand new shirt. Our 2026 playoff shirt for Knicks Now by Chat Sports. I've been thinking about a shirt for a long time of what do I want to see a real one wearing if I saw them in person. And Jalen Brunson is the face of this team. He's the face of this channel. This channel started the year before they signed Brunson, and it was honestly perfect timing. And right when they did, it went to the moon. And this shirt and this person and this channel wouldn't be doing the things that it's done if it wasn't for this guy. And Shout out to our guy Arnold for making my vision kind of come to life on this right here. Jalen Brunson, he's the captain of the Knicks. He's the face of this organization. And I know Mike Breen says he was born to play basketball. I like to say he's born to be a New York Knick. He saved this city. And right now, you can get your captain shirts today, chatsports.com/captain. And we're going 11% off for night one of this series. Get your Jalen Brunson captain shirts, chatsports.com/captain, 11% off for game one only. Every single person that buys a shirt today, we will give you a shout out on the stream. We've also got Knicks Now exclusive shirts in blue and black. If you want to support the show, we're also getting some sick merch. The captain doing his vintage celebration right there. AC put the link and made it clickable in the comments and description. I think it's one of our coolest shirts we've got.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this design, like you said, I saw someone say Arnold killed it. Arnold kills it every single time, and he just continues to elevate this. But you got Jalen Brunson, the signature Selly. I mean, the captain. It kind of just is like a complete embodiment of who he is and what he means to the fan base here. And it's pretty sick as well. So shout out to Arnold.
Chatsports.com/captain. 11% off until the end of the game. Everyone that gets a shirt today, we'll give you a shout out here on the channel. Share it with your friends. Share it with everybody that loves the Knicks. Maybe we can get Jalen Brunson to wear one down the line. That'd be pretty damn cool.
Chills. And like Marshall was saying as well, talking about Jalen Brunson, we also have the poster raffle going on. You can get in the by super chatting. $20 get you one raffle entry, $50 gets you 3, $100 gets you 8, and if you Venmo or Cash App those amounts, we'll double them. So $20 would be 2, $50 would be 6, and $100 would be 16. Shout out to some quick
Isaiah says the link is not working. When I click the link in the chat, it does. Maybe try https://.
Okay. The first time I clicked it, it didn't, but then I clicked it again, it did. So just try clicking it again, yeah.
It's working now. Okay. Tied Up says it's not working either. Getting the team on it. Tied Up says not working for me. Try just clicking the one in the chat. When I tried on my end, it is. But I'll see what the team can do about it. Dubs, let me know if you can get it to work. Some people are saying it's working. Just hit refresh and it will go is what they're saying. So we'll see. But yes, if you want to have a chance to win a signed Jalen Brunson poster as well, AC kind of walked it through a second ago.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, let us know, Tie Dubs. Want to get that working for you and make sure it works for everyone as well.
As Gregory Williams got their shirt.
Let's go.
Michael Vasquez got their shirt as well. Shout out to Vasquez. Shout out to Gregory Williams as well. I could say both their names just because I know it worked for those guys are the real ones. So shout out to G-Dub and shout out to Michael as well. Y'all are real ones, man. Appreciate y'all.
He said this, yeah, if you just refresh it, it works.
Cool.
So
let's do it. Do it.
We got to get to your second key, but we do have.
Yeah, we got some super chats coming in. Let's roll through these. Ty Dubs coming in with a $20 super chat. More tickets for him going into the raffle. Says a shot for my guy Andrew. We'll get AC a shot coming up momentarily. Let's go. We might need another shot glass. I think I only brought one in here. Selfish Marsh. I'll ask Coop to bring one in. He's not doing anything.
He's I did him a favor turning his studio on so he can.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
He
Dubs,
can return the favor.
You're a legend. Let's freaking go. We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malela. Bang! Marty Malela. $50 super chat. Let's go. Let's go. You're a champion today?
Oh, yeah.
Sponsored by Champion? Are those Champion sweats? Let's go. Let's go. Marty Malela, I got a beer shotgun.
Fuck the Hawks.
F the Hawks. Let's go. That's not a thing anymore. It's not a thing anymore. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Are we doing a boot race?
I'm down.
You down? Let's go.
$200 super chats in a boot race.
Chug says $200 super chats in a boot race. Well,
One's already done.
that one doesn't count.
All
that
right.
one's that came in at the buzzer.
Don't do it for me. Don't do it for Marshall. Do it for New York.
Do it for New York. Marty Malela, that's one. The hundreds are flowing now. Chugs, we might need some boots. Might need some boots. Marty Malela, this one's for you. And then we got another. We got a 3-point goal. Tie, Dubs, bang!
So we have Marty Malela throw the lob up and Ty Dubs catch it for the reverse tomahawk electric stuff there as the hundreds continue to flow in. I hope you're thirsty, Marsh, because going to be doing a few more of those. And maybe we had a little bit of a pump fake as Ty Dubs threw it back off the backboard because Marty Malela came back again for another one. We got a 3-point goal. Marty Malela, bang!
Marty Malela, buzzer beater 3 from half court. Ty Dubs with the assist.
Ty Dubs.
Yes, sir.
The LMNOP says, is this stream going to break the record? I don't know. We've set some pretty crazy records. I think we've gotten up to like 3,000 on this channel before. Alvin, I'm glad the dark jerseys finally showed up, my man. I know that those took a while. Again, we're still working on perfecting our supply chain management. We talk sports. Malela, thank you for being here.
Oh.
Drop your crown emojis in the chat. I didn't even see this guy sneak up in here. We got a 3-point goal. King Kenya, bang! King Kenya, bang! Rebound from Marty Malela. Pass to Ty Dubs at the top of the key. No look pass in the corner. With a 3-point goal. King Kenya. Let's go.
Shout out King Kenya.
Shout out to King Kenya. Let's go.
King Kenya.
King Kenya, you're an absolute legend, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Let's go.
We had Chaotic Shay.
As Chaotic Shay
well.
says, let's effing go, Marshy. I'm pumped up. I'm pumped up as well. I'm pumped up. I'll take fruit punch. I actually kind of do like fruit punch.
I kind of do like it, too.
We got a 3-point goal. Fred Green, bang, bang. A double
Let's
bang
go.
from Papa Green in the building. Says, let's go, Knicks. Hope this is our year. Have fun. Is there anything you want today?
Everyone say, hey, we want a Knicks win.
Hey, we want a Knicks win.
Everyone say, hey, we want a Knicks win.
Hey, we want a Knicks win.
Everyone say, go New York, go New York, go.
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 New York Knicks.
We're the New York Knicks.
We are the New York Knicks.
We're the New York Knicks.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Jeremy Chug's in the building. Let's just get it on, baby. Let's go.
Here we go. This Chug's got his nickname for a reason. He is the king of the boot race. We'll see if Marsh can dethrone him today on game 1, and he's going for the kill. To be fair, Marsh has done a few beer bongs already, so we'll count for that. He was already started
Come on.
the process.
Come
but
on.
Let's go, Nixon.
AC did need a shot. We'll get to that. Look at that. Oh, finger touch right there. Let's go. Fred, Dad, I love you. Let's go, Knicks. Thanks for being here. Freaking love you. Let's go. We got a 3-point goal. Mike G. this guy does is hit dingers. Shout out to Jeremy Chuggs, an absolute legend. I might throw up. It does not stop. It does not stop. Mike G, I love you, bro. We got a 3-point goal. Alvin, you bang, bang. Alvin, you. $100 super chat. Alvin, you.
Alvin, you.
Let's go. Shout out to Alvin, you. My man, the biggest. Alvin, you ready for draft day? Draft weekend? Oh, I'm a little nervous for the draft. I'm nervous for today. But I'm pumped up, man. Let's go. We got a 3-point goal. Ty Dubs. Bang! Ty Dubs. $50 super chat. After the Kenya 3, fake out, no look pass from Marty Malela to a logo fadeaway 3. Buckets. Straight bottoms.
If the Knicks played as good as this crew we had right here, I mean, it would be a blowout. It would be a rout. These guys are hitting
unreal
alley-oops, reverse tomahawks, fadeaway threes, no-look passes. They can do it all.
Unreal. All of y'all, we'll get y'all into the raffle for this signed Jalen Brunson poster. Once this series concludes, we will raffle off this poster as well. So, again, major shout-out to everybody watching the channel. Shout-out to everybody supporting like crazy. Unbelievable. We got a 3-point goal. King Kenya. Bang, bang. King Kenya. If you know the song, sing along. Ain't no party like a bang bro party, because a bang bro party don't stop. Whoop! Let's go, Knicks, King Kenya.
King Kenya.
Let's go. Let's go, baby. King effing Kenya. Sent me a picture on vacation wearing his Knicks Now shirt, repping the brand from coast to coast. King Kenya, you're a legend, man. Bring some good juice today, and let's get a frickin' win. Let's get a freaking win today. Come on, start fast. Take care of the rock. That's what you do. You take care of the rock today, you start fast, you're going to win. You're turnover happy, you're going to have some problems, but it's only good vibes. We're winning the game today. We're winning the game. Almost 400 people watching. Probably 10 minutes away from tip-off. If you could, please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon. Hit that thumbs up icon. Woo! That just felt like I was living life on fast forward for 10 minutes right there.
Yeah, it's
that was crazy.
It was a flurry of super chats and
Supreme Vader in the building. What's up, Brody?
You might want to hit the rewind instead of fast forward because
oh Lord,
we got one more.
We got a 3-point goal. Alvin, you bang bang. Alvin, you from way downtown. What up, Alvin? You says yes. I'm ready for draft day
Alvin,
and a
you.
Knicks playoff run. Especially since my baseball team can't win a game. Been a lot of losses for some New York baseball teams recently.
Not been good. It's been a little bit of a rough stretch for both of them. So
let's freaking go. Let's go, boys. To everybody that's super chat, to everybody that's here, everybody that's hit that thumbs up icon, we love you guys. We love you guys, man. We get to do this for our jobs. We get to stress out about the Knicks because of y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody that's tuned in. If you haven't yet, smack that thumbs up icon, and let's make this the most watched Knicks live stream for the playoffs for the 4th year in a row. We're not new to this. We're true to this. It's what we do.
yeah, we want to speed through the rest of these.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Take care of the rock. Take care of the rock. That's my number 2 key to victory for the New York Knicks today. This is a team that throughout the season has dominated when they've taken care of the basketball. 38-7 when they win the turnover battle. We saw against Atlanta the last time they played. I thought Atlanta did a good job of forcing the Knicks to be a little bit reckless with the basketball. 38-7 when they win the turnover battle. That's going to be key today. Starts with Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, and Josh Hart. You need those three gentlemen to value each and every possession today.
Absolutely, that is key. That always is a good sign. If you can win the turnover battle, you're going to have a good chance to win the game. My third key, as we're going to go through these, is the field goal battle and offensive rebounds as well. This really just has to do with getting up more shots than the other team, and I'll explain why that is so important. If you look at the last matchup of the Knicks against the Hawks, the Knicks did manage to win this game, but the Atlanta Hawks got 11 more shots up than the Knicks. They had 1 more rebound, and they had 7 more offensive rebounds. So 7 extra possessions they created by crashing the glass. And you may say, well, that's not that big of a deal. The Knicks still did win, but you look at how close these teams are when you talk about shooting the basketball. They were only 0.4 away in field goal percentage this season and 0.2 away in three-point percentage. So there is not that much difference between these teams. You give them 7 extra possessions, they get 11 extra shot attempts. That's going to make it a lot easier for them to win this game. So trying to limit their possessions and get extra possessions for yourself, I really think that is going to be one of the keys today. And I don't know if that calls for Mitchell Robinson to maybe just get some more minutes. He averaged 19.6 minutes per game in this season when he did play. Averaged 4+ offensive rebounds a game and 8 or almost 9 overall in those minutes. So we saw the Knicks kind of put the training wheels on Mitch a little bit this season. Didn't play him in back-to-back to get him healthy and keep him healthy for this moment. Now's the time to take him off. Are they going to up Mitch's minutes? We'll see if that is something they decide to do today.
Yeah, like rebound the basketball is very important for this team. This team is a squad that kind of lives on that, and they need those extra possessions. And if it's a repeat of what we saw in the last game versus Atlanta, where the Knicks lose the rebounding battle, it's going to make it that much tougher to win these games. Mitchell Robinson is going to be huge in this matchup. Today and for the entire series, my eyes are focused on OG Anunoby. When you go through every player on this team, when you look at their stats in wins and you look at their stats in losses, nobody's stats are more different than OG Anunoby. In wins this year, Anunoby averaging 18.3 points per game, shooting 52.5% from the field, and a white-hot 43.8% from downtown. When he plays well, the New York Knicks win. When he does not play well and he does not make shots, they lose. 13.4 points per game in losses this year. 39.1% from the field in losses this year. And he's not even shooting 29% from 3 in losses this year. OG Anunoby is my X factor today. OG Anunoby is my X factor for the series, and OG Anunoby is my X factor for the entire playoffs. If he can play like a number 3 on a championship team on offense and defense, the Knicks might be able to do something they haven't done in 50+ years. He has to make his shots. It's that simple.
Let's go. I agree. When he plays closer to a superstar level than just a role player level, it just tilts the tide, and you see the numbers back it up of the capabilities of this Knicks team and raises their ceiling. So I agree with that. OG, look for him to hopefully have a big game today. And my 4th key to victory, Deuce McBride. So that's why you saw me agree with Brett Alper's take that Deuce is going to have a big game today. Obviously, he missed some time with that sports hernia injury, but we saw him come back about 6 or 7 games left in the regular season, and he was one of the guys who didn't sit out that last game against Charlotte. And we saw him kind of catch fire a little bit. He was on fire in that first half. Didn't play too much in the second, but dropped 21 points, 8 of 15 from the field, and 4 of 7 threes. If he is catching fire and if he is going to be back to that Deuce that we've seen so much in the playoffs where he can swing a game with his shooting and his defensive ability, if you can get starter-level production from a guy off the bench like Miles McBride, that's just huge, and it can help kind of elevate this game. The starters still need to be the starters, but when you can get basically a 6 starter worth of production in Deuce McBride, it's just huge.
Someone on this bench is going to have to make some threes, whether that's Deuce McBride, whether that's Jordan Clarkson, whether that is Landry Shamet. We've seen him be hot, and we've seen him be cold. Somebody on the bench is going to have to hit some threes, and we've seen Deuce McBride have some big-time moments in the playoffs for the orange and blue. Today, I know a lot of games come down to Jalen Brunson. What game one Jalen Brunson are we going to get? Throughout his time as a Knick, we've seen him have superstar game ones. And then we've seen other game ones where he has not played all that well. And we've seen at times, Andrew Connell, it takes him a game or two to kind of figure out what the defense is wanting to do against him. And he will be met all series long by Dyson Daniels. And it may take a game. It may take a game and a half. I remember that series win against Philly. Jalen Brunson was not good the first two games there. I mean, in game one, he had 22 points on 31% from the field and shot less than 17% from three. You go back to game one against Indiana, put up 43 points in the Eastern Conference Finals and shot it on 60%. We've seen him have big game ones against Detroit. Didn't play all that well in game one versus Cleveland. It's one of his worst series as the Knicks. Which Jalen Brunson is going to show up in game one? And if there is somewhat of a learning curve, how quick and how long will that curve be to figuring out that Dyson Daniels matchup and ultimately how the Hawks want to defend him?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, what that tells me, those stats and those averages, is that he's still getting 32 points a game. He's just willing the Knicks to victories in game ones, even if he hasn't kind of figured out that coverage. And if you're the Hawks and whoever the Knicks are playing, you're hoping that he doesn't, because once he does, there's nothing you can do to stop him, and he becomes that unstoppable playoff force that we've seen year after year after year for the Knicks. So I agree. We'll see what kind of JB will we get today, and hopefully it's the one that I saw some people say 40-piece in the chat. Hopefully he's dropping a 40-piece, and he has it figured out right from the get-go, and the Hawks are in trouble. My last key is to protect the Garden. We saw Marshall talk about this a little bit earlier, but you have to protect home court. And if you want to finish this series in 4 or 5 games, you have to, obviously if it's 4, you have to win the games at home. You want to get it done in 5. You want to win those games at home. You want to go to Atlanta up 2-0. So will you protect the Garden? Will the Knicks protect the Garden tonight? That is a key. They are 30-10 at home this season. I think that scheduling quirk is due to the in-season tournament. They didn't get the full 41, but we've seen them beat really good at home this season. Can they continue it, bring that into the playoffs? And it is so key to trying to win a championship. It's so hard to win playoff series if you don't win home games. Going on the road and winning road playoff games, not the easiest thing to do. So Knicks need to protect the Garden tonight.
Yeah, if you don't win games at home, it's going to make it a lot harder to move on in this series. And I think the lifeline and overall, like, when you talk about what the Knicks have been this year and their strongest suit is their competitive greatness. Are you able to be at your best and play your best when your best is warranted? I know Jalen Brunson is going to do that. I'm always going to trust Jalen Brunson in the fourth quarter. And that's where these New York Knicks have had the most success this year, is in the fourth quarter. That's Josh Hart finding a way to win. That is Jalen Brunson doing whatever it takes to win the basketball game. That's Mitchell Robinson creating extra possessions in that fourth quarter. It's no secret. The New York Knicks were the most dominant fourth quarter team in the NBA this year. They outscored their opponents by nearly 12 points per 100 possessions in the fourth quarter this year. The best in the NBA. They had the best defense in the NBA in the fourth quarter. And ultimately, what does it mean? Well, 4 of the last 6 NBA champions finished top 4 or better in fourth quarter net rating that season. The New York Knicks were the best fourth quarter net rating team in the NBA this year. More importantly, though, the Knicks had the league's best fourth quarter defensive rating this year. 3 of the last 6 NBA champions also finished first. 4 of the last 6 NBA champions finished top 6, and 5 of the last 6 NBA champions finished top 10 in fourth quarter defense. One thing we've seen throughout the fourth quarters of the Jalen Brunson era, Andrew Connell, is if you can keep that game close, and when you get under 5 minutes and Jalen Brunson is driving the boat to get you home with a W, he does it more often than not, and that's the way this Knicks team is built to win. If the game's close, give the ball to Brunson, take care of the ball, make tough shots, get stops on defense, and grab a back-breaking rebound. It's what they've been doing for 4 years. You're better in the fourth quarter than you've ever been under Tom Thibodeau. That's one of the biggest differences between this year's team and the prior year's teams under Thibodeau. This team in the fourth quarter is by far the best of Jalen Brunson era. And if this team's going to win a championship, it's going to be because they continue to dominate that final quarter.
Absolutely, and that we've seen that all season be the recipe. Even when Brunson has not had his best game, he flips that switch within 5 minutes left in clutch time, a game within 5 points either way, and just either puts the game away or brings the Knicks back into it. So where you have that game one Brunson and that fourth quarter Knicks, those kind of go hand in hand together, and that's like the formula for success for the Knicks in this year and in the playoffs. That's what it's been. So
let's do it. Let's do it. We got over 700 people in the building. If you haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up icon. If you have liked the video, type me in the chat. We'll have Andrew Cottle give some shout-outs as we are moments away from tip-off for Game 1 at the world's most famous arena. Probably still about 6.5 minutes to go.
Shout out to Benjamin, Tony, Ty, Dubs, Patrick, Billy, Darshawn Davis, what's going on? Slick. JS, Nicholas, Daniel, Mark, Dean Dio, Christian Malley, Elliot, SD Gaming, Alex, Toby, Pietro, Lena, OG.
What up, OG?
LB, Zeph Gaming.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I do want to remind everybody that is brand new in the chat. If you haven't heard, we have launched a brand new Jalen Brunson shirt here as a part of our Knicks Now by Chat Sports storefront. Throughout Game 1, this shirt will be 11% off. It is a nod to Jalen Brunson. He's the captain of this team. And this channel wouldn't be where it was if it was not for him. So if you want to support this channel, you want to support Jalen Brunson, and you want to rock the coolest shirt, if you go to MSG this year, get your shirts today. Chatsports.com/captain. That's chatsports.com/captain. 11% off for JB11 Captain shirts. Get yours today. If the link does not work the first time, just refresh the page. It will then load for you. Shout out to Greg Williams for buying a shirt, and shout out to Michael Vasquez as well. Every single person that gets a shirt today, we'll give you a shout out on the channel. Hopefully we're getting some to rock here as well very soon.
Yes, sir. Let's go Knicks, baby. And if you have liked the video and you are ready for the Knicks to go, get those LGKs going in the comment section. Let everyone know who you're repping today and who you think is going to win this game. Let's go Knicks. Game 1 coming up around the corner. Get those LGKs going in the chat and like the video if you haven't. 735 people in here, and there's no way everyone has because we're only at 260 likes.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. As this Timberwolves and Nuggets game is coming to a close. Do we have to do prize picks again before the game, or what's our schedule?
No,
there?
just in first quarter.
Cool, first quarter.
Yeah.
Cool. Come on, Knicks. Come on, man. Set the tone. Set the tone for this series. Like, you talk about the players on Atlanta. Like, Dyson Daniels is not a playoff player, has not played in the playoffs. Onyeka Okongwu is a baby in the playoffs. Nickeil Alexander-Walker has never played this type of role in the playoffs. Jalen Johnson is new to the playoffs. Like, the Knicks have all the experience. Come on. Take advantage of it. Make it count. Set the entire tone for the playoffs. I agree, Vasquez. 100% agree, Brody. Marsh, what's this Hawks overhype? Hawks are a good team, man. They have one of the best records in the NBA since they've traded Trae Young.
I think they won like 18 of their last 20-something games. They only lost 5 times, I think, in the last 6 weeks of the season. So they finished really strong. And a couple of those came in that last week when they weren't even playing their guys. So
they are a team that hasn't won many games against elite teams in this league, but they've stacked a lot of wins here in the last third of the season, and we saw, like, it's been a dogfight every time the Knicks play this squad. So It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy, but if you play your game, you should walk out of this series potentially watching who you're going to play in round 2. Like you should not. This should not go 7 games. I've got it Knicks in 6, but like Knicks can win this game series in 5. They can win this series in 4. Starts today though. Starts today.
Show you are the better team 100%, and don't mess around. Don't play with your food. I heard a couple people say that's got to be the mindset. So keep getting those LGKs. Shout out to everyone. Want to give a shout out to our guy Christian, $5 super chat.
Let's go.
Hi to everyone ready for some playoff basketball at midnight in Germany. Have the game 123-120 Knicks. Let's go Knicks.
Let's go, Christian. Come on, I'll take it. I'll take it. Shout out to Tyrone Tompkins for getting their Jalen Brunson shirt. Knicks Now style. You can get yours today. Chatsports.com/captain. It's chatsports.com/captain. Get your shirt today. Everyone that gets one, we'll give you a shout out on the show. Andrew Connell has put that link in the comments, and you can just click on it and buy it. If you click on it and it does not load, just refresh the page, and it will load.
I pinned that as well, so that'll be there all game for you guys.
It is pinned in the on the comment section. Let's go, man. As the starting lineups are being announced at Madison Square Garden, the Knicks will be wearing their white uniforms today. What do you think of Mikal Bridges this series?
He looks fired up. He looks ready to go, man. If playoff Mikal becomes a thing, that's all that matters. If playoff Mikal is the guy he was last year against Boston, especially, Knick fans will be happy. They'll be happy tonight. And he looked that might be the most fired up I've ever seen Mikal Bridges as he got his name announced in Madison Square Garden. It looks like one of those European basketball games in there. The crowd looks electric.
I mean, that best building on this
Not even close.
This planet, man.
Yeah, not even close.
Come on, man. Let's get the chat going. Give me some LGKs if you're ready to go. If you're ready to go, let me know. Starting lineups have been announced. It'll be C.J. McCollum, Dyson Daniels, Jalen Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Onyeka Okongwu for Atlanta. For your New York Knicks, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby, and Karl-Anthony Towns. 1,000 people in the building. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. We are seconds away from the opening tip of this series. Come on, man. Start fast.
Let's go.
Start fast. How about the starting 5 comes out and wins their minutes today?
Absolutely. Like, the crowd is ready to go. If the starting 5 can come out and take an early lead,
Keep
force
them on
the
their
Hawks
feet.
to call that first time out, the building is going to explode.
Keep the Garden crowd engaged. Keep them on their feet. Come on. Come on, man. All right. Here we go. It'll be Karl-Anthony Towns and Onyeka Okongwu jumping it up in midcourt as Jalen Brunson. Come on, JP. Come on, man. Let's go. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Come on. You can feel the energy through the screen right now. Towns, Okongwu, they toe midcourt. The ball is up, and we're underway. The Knicks win the tip. It'll be Brunson met by Daniels immediately. He'll try to cover him all series long. Brunson gets to Towns. Towns, top of the key. Backdoor pass to Brunson. Into the lane. Kicks it out. Bridges, left wing 3. No good. Rebound by Atlanta. Good opening set. Just couldn't knock it in. It'll be Daniels in transition. Karl-Anthony Towns guarding Dyson Daniels. Interesting to see the matchups the Knicks have. Okongwu in the corner. Drops it off to Johnson. He'll drive baseline. Met by Anunoby on the block. Blocked. Rebound by Josh Hart. He'll bring it up the right side. Hart met by Alexander Walker. Gets it to Bridges in the post. Working against the smaller McCollum. Gets to the middle of the lane. Fadeaway 2 is up and in. Playoff Bridges is in the building. He looks fired up with a crispy lineup as well. Daniels and Okongwu, they'll try to work that two-man game. Johnson, backdoor cut. Catch and throws it down. Easy 2 there for Atlanta. Knicks got a little bit lost with the off-ball movement. Josh Hart, guarded by McCollum, gets a screen from Brunson. Has Daniels switch on to him, and he'll kick it out to Bridges. 10 on the shot clock. He'll feed Towns, top of the key, shaded to the right, sets a screen for Brunson, finds him on the backdoor cut, lays it up and in! Jalen Brunson with an easy look at the bucket off a nice feed from Towns. Knicks up by 2. Johnson on the left wing, puts it on the deck, using a Daniels screen, trying to match up Hunt Towns. Good job by Hart to fight over. Daniels in the corner, drives to the baseline, easy layup. Anunoby and Towns not on the same page there. We're tied up at 4. Towns, top of the key. Swings to Brunson. He's on the right wing for 3. Good! Jalen Brunson, 2 for 2, with the last one being a triple. Nickeil Alexander-Walker trying to create off the screen, settles for a mid-range J. Bottoms. Easy bucket there. Towns now, 2 times in a row, has been hunted by Atlanta, resulting in 2 points for them. Hart off the screen, lost it, got it back, and he'll feed Towns at the top of the key. Backdoor pass to Anunoby, inside, stripped, lost, turnover. Atlanta will push. McCollum for 3, good. We talked about it early. Turnovers will be the X factor of this series. A turnover there by the Knicks results in 3 points for Atlanta. The Knicks find their first deficit as Towns, backdoor pass to Brunson, turns it over. Back-to-back turnovers there by Karl-Anthony Towns. First one was on Anunoby. He was weak with the ball at the rim. But Towns, with an unforced error on a pass he forced to Brunson, got to take care of the ball. 2 turnovers for the Knicks, 0 for Atlanta. McCollum to Daniels. Daniels on the right wing, met by Towns. Gets a screen. Drops it off to him on the roll, lays it up and in. Every shot for Atlanta is falling, and it's been easy look after easy look, just by off-ball movement and then moving the pill. Knicks down by 4. Brunson off the catch, left wing, jab step. He'll put it on the deck, backing down Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Has the whole left side of the floor to himself. Step back, baby J, banked it up and in. Should have been and 1. Knicks cut it to 2. Alexander Walker brings it up. Poked away by Bridges. Goes into the backcourt. Johnson will gather with 15 on the shot clock. Crossing half court with 14. Johnson off the screen. Gets it to Daniels. Daniels putting it on the deck. Driving on Anunoby. That's shut down. He'll shift it to Okongwu. Poked away. Stolen by the Knicks. Brunson in transition. 3. Good! Jalen Brunson is on fire. Knicks back in front by 1. McCollum, he'll settle for a jumper. Good.
Get
so
those
McCollum,
11s going in the chat. Jalen Brunson on fire.
Yeah, McCollum there, just quickly off the Knicks make. A one-man fast break, got into the mid-range, pull up, jumper, good. Now the Knicks will work in the half court. Brunson met by McCollum. He'll just turn and face. Jumper up and in. Didn't even touch the rim. He's in fuego right now. Give me some 11s in the chat. McCollum, he'll try to go one-on-one versus Brunson. Pull up 3, no good. Rebound by Hart. Give me some 11s in the chat. Brunson's on fire with 12. Brunson to Towns, inside to Hart, out to Bridges. 3, good. Timeout Atlanta. Snyder needs to talk about it. Knicks up by 4. Come on, baby. Come on, Knicks. Mikal Bridges, 5 first-quarter points. And this team's being carried by the captain.
Absolutely, and it took a few punches back and forth until the Knicks could separate and force Atlanta to call that timeout, but that's what we asked them to do, win those opening minutes when they never do. And Jalen Brunson, man, how long do you think he's been waiting for this game to start? He came out ready to play, knocking down shot after shot after shot. I mean, he hasn't missed 5 of 5, 2 threes, 12 points. He's almost got as many as Atlanta does as a team.
We do. We do. Get your
Chatsports.com
Jalen Brunson shirts
/captain.
today. Just launched our brand new Jalen Brunson shirt, and he showed up, man. He is ready to go. The captain shirts, get yours today. Chatsports.com /captain. Chatsports.com /captain. 11% off for game one only. Show the captain some love. Get your shirts. Chatsports.com /captain. Links clickable in the comments. That was fire. Let's go. Come on, man. You take care of the basketball, you're going to win this series. Come on. Come on.
To Patrick. Says back for another playoff ride with Marshall. Let's go, man.
Come on, Patrick. Shout out to you, man. Saga number 4. Hopefully this time we make it further than we ever have. Shout out to you, Patrick. Appreciate you, man. John Musgrove. Let's go, Knicks. Get your LGKs in the chat. Get your LGKs in the chat. Let's go. Shout out to Musgrove. Longtime viewer. Come on. Whew. Jalen Brunson. He was ready.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson hasn't missed a shot, and that reminds me, I think I owe my guy Ty Dubs a shot as well. We can get to that whenever. Can't miss a shot if Brunson's not missing shots.
No, if Brunson's not missing shots, we're not missing shots. We've got some good tequila in the house today. Let's go.
Yeah, it's you couldn't have asked for a better start. Hawks, obviously, there are a couple miscommunications on defense there that led to some easy buckets, but it's kind of natural when these games happen with the intensity and the environment. As long as you figure it out, get going, clean up those turnovers, they'll be good to go. Cheers, Ty Dub. Shout out to you.
The net didn't move on that, Vasquez. The net did not move on that shot. He caught it in the post, faced up McCollum, said, "Are you serious?" Just rose it up. Knocked it down.
We talked about whether or not the Knicks could get to that matchup of McCollum on Jalen Brunson and whether or not he's going to be able to stay on the floor if the Knicks keep doing that. So keep going to it. Adam Yildiz says, this is the kind of basketball I want to see the rest of the way. LFG Knicks. Get those LGKs in the chat. Let's go, Yildiz.
Come on, Yildiz. This is what we want. This is what we want.
Just kind of been an offensive start. Both teams knocking down a lot of their shots as well. So both teams kind of came ready to play, but nobody was more ready to play than Jalen Brunson.
What do you think of kind of playing through Towns at the top of the key, using him as like a facilitator almost?
Not a terrible idea because you kind of clear up the paint. They have to come out and respect him, and if Okongwu's guarding him, it's going to kind of take that rim protection away, may open some things up for other guys. But for that as well, like Towns going to have to knock down some shots so they respect that and stay out on him.
Looks like the starting 5 remains in for both teams. Something to monitor is how Mike Brown will manage the rotation for the Knicks. McCollum, top of the key, gets a screen, swings it around into Nikhil Alexander-Walker. He has Brunson on him, puts it on the deck, spins into the lane, kicks it out. Daniels for 3. The Knicks will live. He'll miss. You got a rebound. They do. It's Bridges with the board. Brunson bringing it up, gets it to Bridges. He'll drive, hanging, bouncing, and in. Mikal Bridges coast to coast. As Hart now playing good defense on Johnson. Knicks up by 6. Biggest lead of the way. As Nikhil Alexander-Walker, spin move into the lane, kicks it out. Johnson, top of the key, good. Jalen Johnson, one of the better young players in this league. Knicks cannot let him have his playoff moment at the Garden. Brunson met by Daniels at midcourt. Gets a screen from Towns. Has an open 3. Good! Jalen Brunson, what goes up must come down. Knicks up 6. Walker into the lane. Left hand. No good. Rebound by Towns. Here come the Knicks. Anunoby to Towns. Top of the key. Facing up Okongwu. Swinging to Hart on the left side. They'll run a 2-man game. Hart drives baseline. Gets into the lane. Nowhere to go with it. He'll turn it over. And then it's dropped by Daniels. It'll be Knicks ball on the baseline. 6 on the shot clock.
Get those 11s, get those JBs. He continues to knock down every single shot. Let's go. I mean, the Knicks can't lose if he doesn't miss.
Keep making shots, bro. Keep making shots. I'd like for this lead to be a little bigger with him having 15, but we'll see. Bridges inside the Hart. Has it. Poked away and stolen by Gabe Vincent in his first possession. Vincent to a trailing Okongwu. 3. Missed it. Rebound by Anunoby. Ball in the hands of Brunson. 5:20 left to go in the first. Brunson going to get a screen from Hart. Now a screen from Anunoby. Has space. Now one-on-one. Pass. Deflected out of bounds by Johnson. They're going to put Gabe Vincent on Jalen Brunson. Clear it out.
Is that their solution to try and slow him down? We'll take that, like you said.
Got to take care of the ball. Two turnovers for the Knicks. Really 3. That last one was probably a turnover as well. Brunson to throw it in. He'll find Towns. Catching at the top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Towns kind of just palming the ball. Face up. Puts it on the deck. Dribble drive. Blocked by Okongwu. Went with the right. Could have laid it up with the left. Johnson in transition. He'll enter the post, guarded by Brunson. That's a mismatch. Johnson, turn, face, Baby J, missed. Rebound, loose, grabbed by Hart. Knicks win that one. Hart bringing it up, has it poked away, stolen. 2 times Josh Hart's been weak with the ball. Johnson stop and pop 3, good. Just like that, it's a 3-point game. Come on, Josh Hart. Playoffs have started. You're not going to have that leash this year. Tom Thibodeau's not on the bench this year for you. 2 turnovers for Josh Hart. He's been lost on defense to start. Get it going, man, or go find some pine. I ain't got time for that today. I ain't got time for Josh Hart's nonsense today. Come on, man. 2 unavoidable turnovers.
Shout out to you guys, man. It's been an electric first quarter so far, but as we are hitting a TV timeout, we are going to tell you about our presenting sponsor, and that is Prize Picks.
Shout out to Prize Picks. Download the app, create your account, and use that promo code HMA. When you do so and you play your first $5 lineup, you're going to get $50 in lineups instantly. Playoff basketball's here. There's no better time to cash in with our friends at Prize Picks. And I'll tell you this, the app is really easy to use. It's a lot of fun. All you got to do is pick more or less on a few player stats and lock your lineup in. If you're a hoops guy, you can go with points, rebounds, assists, blocks, or 3-pointers. If you're more of a baseball guy, you could choose hits, home runs, or strikeouts. But with the playoffs here, the time is now to get hooked up with Prize Picks. I've already got a lineup ready to go. I'm taking the more than on Jalen Johnson points. I know he's got more than 2 points. He's banged 2 threes, so I'm feeling good about that one. And Josh Hart, I took him more than 6.5 rebounds. I think he's got a couple. I need OG to make 2 threes. And if all 3 of these are correct, $25 to win $67.50. You can follow me on Prize Picks and roll or fade with my picks. My username is @MarshallGreen_. New user offer. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups. The Prize Picks clickable link is in the comments and the description of today's show. Josh Hart, man. The reason this is a 3-point game is because of Josh Hart.
Talked about
Says only 1 turnover, but I've counted 2. He had the ball underneath out of an inbounds pass, had it poked away, running in transition right there, had the ball poked away as well. That's 2 turnovers. I don't care if it says 1.
Yeah, and it was just like we talked about with the rebounding. It's the offensive, just the extra possessions you're giving up to the other team as well. Like you just.
They have 2 more shots than the Knicks right now.
It's that shot battle. These teams, the NBA, the guys are too good of a shooters. They're too close. There's not that much of a difference. You give a team extra shots, it's going to be hard to beat them. So Knicks are fortunate that Jalen Brunson is scorching hot right now. Otherwise, they'd probably be down in this game.
Yeah, the fact that your best player is on fire and hasn't missed it's only a 3-point game, that's not great. It's not great. You cannot lose the turnover battle. You cannot. One of Atlanta's biggest strengths is forcing turnovers. Come on. 1,400 people in the building. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are on the walk to 100,000 subscribers. We're closing in on 88,000. So hit that thumbs up icon. We're up to 87,217. I think we should get to 88,000 tonight with 1,500 plus people in the building. I know everybody is not subscribed, so please, please, please hit that sub button. We'll be here for every New York Knicks playoff game. Lock it in, turn those notifications on, and if you are subscribed, give me an LGK in the chat.
Yes, sir. Every single game, sub for Knicks dubs, man. If you want the Knicks to get taken home tonight, subscribe to the channel. Like he said, no reason we shouldn't hit 88K today if every person in here wants the Knicks to win.
Knicks make some substitutions. It's Robinson in for OG and Anunoby. So the starting five, just minus OG. Robinson's in. Towns on the left wing, hands it off to Bridges. It's going to be an offensive foul on Towns. Turnovers are starting to stack up. It's the fourth one on the Knicks. Whether you want to call an offensive foul a turnover or not, it is. It is. It's another turnover on the Knicks. 4 first quarter turnovers is not the recipe to win this game. That's why you're only up by 3, and Jalen Brunson has not missed. He's 6 of 6 from the deck. Jalen Johnson handling top of the key, gets it to Okongwu. And now it's going to be a a foul on Mikal Bridges on defense. You're on pace for 16 turnovers. You ain't winning this series if you average 16 turnovers. You need to be in single digits. You need to be in single digits. In the playoffs, you're supposed to tighten up. Daniels to throw it in. He'll find Johnson out at midcourt. 10 on the shot clock as Johnson puts it on the deck. Hart mirroring him. Has the step. Kicks it out to Daniels. Daniels driving. Push shot up over Robinson is missed. Ball tapped out. Grabbed by Brunson. It's a 3-on-4 break. Knicks don't have numbers. Brunson attacks anyway. Into the lane. Jump stop up. Missed it. Rebound by Okongwu. His first miss of the night. As Johnson will have it on the right wing. They'll play through him often. Pocket pass to Okongwu in the lane. Fouled by Josh Hart. He'll go to the line for 2.
This is it. It'll be interesting to see, as we saw Mitch be the first guy off the bench, how this rotation shakes out for Mike Brown. He's kind of hinted at who the guys are going to be, but it's going to be kind of when do they get in, what points does he bring them in, and how does he match up with how Atlanta's rolling their guys out there.
Knicks scored their 22nd point of the night with 6 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. We're at 3:50 now, so almost, 3 minutes without scoring a point? Can't have these long stretches of not scoring. That's why Atlanta is 1 point away if they make this free throw. As Josh Hart will sit down, Karl-Anthony Towns will sit down, Mikal Bridges will sit down. So mass substitution, and I saw Shamet enter the game, as did Deuce McBride with Mitchell Robinson and Jalen Brunson. Brunson, McBride, Shamet, Anunoby, and Robinson are in as Okongwu knocks in both. The Knicks' 6-point lead has evaporated as they're up by 1. 3:45 left in the quarter. McBride bringing it up. He's met by Gabe Vincent. He'll swing to Robinson, top of the key, has it poked away. Fortunate roll as it ends up in Anunoby's hands. And he'll give it back to Brunson. Brunson, top of the key, puts it on the deck, on that right wing, gets into the lane. Playing off 2. Nowhere to go with it. He'll fade away. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Atlanta. Not a great offensive possession there. It was a Brunson ISO and a bad shot. Alexander Walker to handle now. He'll use the Okongwu screen. Gets it to him on the roll. Driving, layup into the chest of Robinson and lays it up and in. The Knicks have allowed Atlanta a 7-0 run. They're down by 1. Back and forth game early. Brunson gets the Robinson screen. Kicks it into the corner to Shamet. He'll rip through and try to drive. Nowhere to go. He'll dribble along the perimeter. Swings to McBride. Guarded by Vincent. Uses the Robinson screen. Pull up 3. Nearly an air ball. Rebound. Grabbed by Atlanta. And they will push. Okongwu on the right wing. Swings it out to Jonathan Kuminga. He's guarded by Brunson. That's a mismatch. Kuminga, drive. Bumped off his path. Good defense. Rebound by Anunoby. Brunson stayed strong on that possession. Anunoby bringing it up into the lane, rising, laying it up, missing, but fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. OG had not been featured yet. I don't think he shot the ball yet. I like taking it on himself to get involved into the game. Essentially, coast-to-coast dribble drive. He'll go to the line for a pair right now.
Yeah, OG, like when he is aggressive, he becomes a different player. And you think about who the Hawks' premium defenders are going to be trying to stop. It's going to be Jalen Brunson, especially when he's already gone off for 15 points. So that OG should be able to kind of take advantage of his matchup on one of the Hawks' kind of lesser defenders, and good aggressive move there to get to the line.
As OG knocks in the first. Ties it up at 23. 2:29 left in the quarter. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. Joey Jersey. What up, Joey Jersey? 1,500 people watching. Make sure you have liked the video. But really appreciate it if everybody did. Smack that thumbs up icon as Anunoby makes that second free throw. Knicks back up by 1. It'll be Atlanta ball. Alexander Walker off the screen, throws into the corner. Risachet driving. He'll fade away from 2. Air ball. Great defense by Shamet. Rebound by Anunoby. He'll bring it up himself. Finding Brunson. Excuse me. Brunson, top of the key. Driving on Kuminga. Reverse pivot. Almost shot it on the fadeaway. Didn't. OG driving on Gabe Vincent. Hanging and hitting. Strong take by OG Anunoby. Vincent into the corner to Risachet. Play better, I'll say your name right. Kuminga, top of the key, has the switch, attacks Brunson, into the lane, jump stop, drops it off to Risachet, misses the baby J, Shamet doesn't box out, misses again, this time Robinson boards up. Box out, 44. Brunson in transition. Guarded by Muhammad Gay. Crisscross. Blow by. Lefty scoop up and in. He put a leash on him and walked him like a dog. Knicks up 5. Alexander Walker to Kuminga. Straight on 3. Missed it. Shamet doesn't box out again. Get him out of the game. Rebound Risachet. Alexander Walker 3. Miss. Rebound up. Grabbed by Robinson. Brunson. Outlet to Deuce. 3. No good. If 44 is not going to box out, go box out a seat on the bench and put your ass on it. We ain't got time for that, man. 2 possessions. Kuminga, rip through, fouled by Deuce. It'll be on the ground. If you're not going to box out, Andrew Shamet, get out of the game.
Yeah, their margin for mistake and the ability to play through mental errors is almost non-existent in the playoffs. If you are not ready to play, it doesn't matter if you're Josh Hart, Landry Shamet, whoever it is. The coaching staff has to recognize that. Mike Brown, make some adjustments. This is the playoffs. These are for the big boys. Get ready to play. Be ready to play, and you cannot make those mistakes when you get in the game. Every possession matters. Every point matters.
You don't got time for that. You don't got time for that. Back-to-back possessions. It's Zachariah Risachet. Come on, man. If you can't box out, go box out, more room on the bench. Kuminga's first free throw is good. You got lucky that those extra opportunities didn't equal in points.
It's not going to always be the case. You're not going to get that lucky if you keep doing it.
Kuminga, second free throw. Missed it. Rebound. Grabbed by Brunson, and he's fouled in the backcourt. Once again, a rebound you almost didn't grab because your team didn't box out.
When the other team misses a free throw, we type BDL in the chat. Ball don't lie. Get those BDLs going in the chat. Knicks up 4 with under a minute left in the first quarter.
Brunson smacked in the face. Why is that not a flagrant?
Yeah.
Every other time someone gets hit in the face against the Knicks, it's a flagrant. You know how to just slap people in the face these days? Knicks are 1 foul away from free throws now, as that was the first foul in the final 2 minutes of the quarter. It'll be Brunson versus Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He'll pick him up full court. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Brunson rejects the screen, now using the McBride screen. He's met by Gabe Vincent. Spin move, left him in the dust. Pull up Jay, no good. And his legs almost cut out from under him. No foul. Alexander Walker in transition. Dribble drive. Drops it off to Kuminga. Nowhere to go. Back to Alexander Walker. Kuminga one-on-one versus Brunson. Drive. Layup. Missed. Rebound by Robinson. Shot clock turned off. Ball in the hands of Jalen Brunson. Now swinging to Anunoby and gets it back. Brunson with 5. Off the screen. Blows by Risachet. Floater. Up and in. Jalen Brunson's floater. It scraped the top of the building and falls through the net. Knicks up 6 at the end of 1. Give me some 11s, man. Jalen Brunson. Everyone told me he wasn't a superstar. 19 points in the first quarter. Everyone tells me Jalen Brunson's not good enough. Can't be 1A. 1ADs. 19 points. Let's go.
And if you have watched us before, you know what we do after every quarter. So after you type those 11s and after you type those JBs, grade the Knicks' performance so far, A, B, C, D, or F. Let us know what you think of the Knicks up 30-24 after 1 against the Atlanta Hawks.
Would he be the best third option ever?
I think he'd be the best. It's close to the best number 2 ever if you look at that performance. He's on pace for, 60-something points? 80 points. So mixed results. We're getting some A's, some B's, C. I think I'm going with like a B. Overall, obviously you're winning, but it's really only because of Jalen Brunson. The too many mental mistakes. You did come out strong, which we asked to, made them call that first time out, so that was good. An improvement over what they normally do, but there's definitely a lot of stuff still to clean up if this is the playoffs and you want to win at a high level and you want to go where this team wants to go. And ultimately, if you take out Jalen Brunson, you're probably not in a good spot.
Unreal, man. Every time. Everyone's better than Jalen Brunson until it's time to be better than Jalen Brunson. People this week were saying Jalen Johnson's the best player in the series. Okay. Cade Cunningham was the best player in the series last year is what they said. Donovan Mitchell was the best player in the series. Jason Tatum was the best player in the series. Jaylen Brown is better than Jalen Brunson. It's what they say. And every time I see them say that, I see their team get to go to Cancun earlier than the Knicks. It's weird how that works out.
Yes, sir.
Michael Brown, $3 super chat. We're dropping threes all night. Shout out to you, Michael Brown. We appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Give me some MBs in the chat. Type your SPs as well. Seal frickin' Pasito. This guy's unbelievable. We got a 3-point goal. Seal Pasito. Bang, bang. Seal Pasito. Let's go.
Get those SPs and get those LGKs. He says, let's go, Knicks.
Pasito, that gets you a bunch of tickets into the raffle to win this signed Jalen Brunson poster. AC, tell them how they can get involved with that.
Absolutely. We're doing the Brunson poster raffle. It's super chats. If you super chat $20, you get 1 entry. You get super chat $50, you get 3 entries. And if you super chat $100, you get 8 entries. So we got 8 entries cooking up for our guy Seal Pasito after that $100 super chat. And we're also doing it through Venmo and Cash App as well. And if you do Venmo or Cash App, those amounts double. So a $20 Venmo or Cash App gets you 2 entries, 50 gets you 6, and 100 gets you 16.
Come on, man. Step up. I don't mean to be graphic. Step on their throats here in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Step on their throats.
That's it. Just put them to sleep.
Come on, man. Darren the Tuber. Give me a birthday win, Knicks. From Philly with love. Give me some HBDs in the chat. Darren, what's up? Big Mike. Bring the energy in the chat. Let's go. I want to see this chat moving all night long. Second quarter underway. It'll be a foul on the Knicks to start on defense. Here we go. Clarkson, Shamet, Anunoby, McBride, and Robinson are the 5. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, top of the key 3. No good. Rebound by Anunoby. Shamet will handle on the left side, guarded by McCollum. Shamet to Deuce. Deuce, top of the key, guarded by Vincent. Trying to get Anunoby the ball off ball. He slipped and fell. Looks to be okay. McBride off the Robinson screen. Gets into the lane. Nowhere to go. Hands it off to OG. He has to fire. Back iron, no good. Long rebound grab by Shamet. Extra pass. Deuce back to Shamet. 3-ball. Good. That's how you make up for the nonsense. 44. Quickly the other way is Atlanta. Alexander Walker drives, blocked by Robinson. Outlet to Anunoby. He'll drive. Lefty layup missed. Put back dunk. Jordan Clarkson. That's what I'm talking about. 13-1 run. McCollum for 3. Good. Got to get back on defense. Got to get back on defense. 8-point game. Shamet, guarded by McCollum. Essentially, Shamet running the point. We saw some of that late in the season. Robinson has it, poked away, out of bounds off Atlanta.
Yeah, good start there. Obviously, Hawks get a bucket back, but Clarkson, great hustle, follows the play up. OG unable to convert, and he gets rewarded with the dunk there.
Just keep it out there. Thank you, Brody. Shamet inbounds to Robinson and gets it right back. Shamet, pull up 3. Missed it. Don't love that. Rebound by McCollum. Atlanta will push. We've seen Atlanta want to play fast. McCollum, guarded by Clarkson, kicks it out to Okongwu. Okongwu trying to work against Robinson. No dice. Hands it off to Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He's got Shamet dancing. Kicks it out. Okongwu cut off by Clarkson to McCollum. Into the lane, blocked by Robinson. And he scoops it up. He's here. He's there. He's everywhere. Give me some 23s in the chat. Shamet hands it off to Clarkson. This is why you're here, Clarkson. Playoff buckets. Clarkson to Robinson. Top of the key. Hands it off to Deuce. Guarded by Vincent. Swings to Anunoby. Pump fake, step back, 3, good! OG Anunoby! Give me some 8s! Give me some 8s! OG Anunoby! Knicks up 11. How about Mitchell Robinson, man?
Yeah, we see it time after time. He changes the game when he comes in. He tilts the court in the Knicks' direction. Nobody in the league does what he does, and nobody can stop him from doing what he does when he's out there.
It'll be free throws for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. They called a blocking foul on the Knicks. His first free throw. Good. Let's go. We got 1,600 people in the building. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon. What I don't understand is we got 1,600 people watching and only 487 likes. Please, please, please hit that thumbs up icon. It's free, it's easy, and it helps this channel a heck of a lot. So please, like the video. Would really appreciate it. Alexander Walker makes both free throws. Knicks lead down to 9. Shamet off the screen, gets to OG. Paint is clear. Rising, stuffing. No good. Is that a foul?
Yeah.
A foul on Atlanta. It was also almost another playoff poster for Anunoby. Yeah. You can ask Joel Embiid about that.
OG had bad intentions when he was driving to the hoop on that one. He had Duncan on his mind from out all the way by the three-point line and just barely missed that poster. He does get fouled, and he will go to the line here for a chance to extend the lead back to double digits for the Knicks.
Anunoby toeing the line. First one, good. Yildiz, we'll get to you coming up in a second, man. Shout out to Adam Yildiz. Anunoby, one more, up and in. Knicks back up 11 with 9:19 left to go in the half. It's still McBride, Anunoby, Robinson, Shamet, and Clarkson. Onyeka Okongwu, McCollum, Johnson, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and Kuminga are the 5 for Atlanta. Johnson into the lane, kicks it out. Okongwu, top of the key 3, good. Onyeka Okongwu, an underrated shooter who gets a lot of volume as well. Knicks have to stay tight on his pick and pops. Shamet puts it on the deck, drives, fouled by Kuminga. Seeing Shamet run the point here. What up, T-Will? Shout out to everybody in the building. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up icon.
I think it's a good way they try and just get have him set the table for other guys and try and get other guys involved and get the ball in good spots.
Robinson, top of the key, puts it on the deck, hands it off to Clarkson. He'll turn the corner, into the lane, right-hand scoop, up and in. The tough bucket getter that is Clarkson is on the board in the playoffs. What a story his year has been. Okongwu drops it off to McCollum. McBride all over him. He's like a dog. He's a dog out there. McCollum off the screen, into the lane, nowhere to go, trying to create. Right-hand scoop, up and in, wow! He jumped from the left side of the rim, got to the right, put some English on it, and it spun in. That was overall great defense by the Knicks. Josh Hart is checked in for Anunoby, so still 4 bench guys. Josh Hart's the lone starter. We're under 8 minutes to go in the second. Clarkson to Shamit, driving, layup, missed, rebound, knocked out of bounds off of Robinson. It'll be Atlanta ball.
I mean, you cannot play defense any better. You're right. If he doesn't spin that reverse off the backboard,
there's a
that's
travel,
not going
too.
in.
That pivot foot move 3 times.
Oh, yeah. Big miss by the refs there.
Pivot foot move 3 times. I know we want tight games, but how about we just call it by the rules? As McCollum has the ball poked away by McBride. McBride is saying to challenge. Wrong. Amazon Prime showing the wrong video, of course. They've done a horrible job of broadcasting the playoffs. Alexander Walker gets to a Kongwu on the pick and roll, and he throws it down. The Knicks defense fell apart on that possession. 6-point game. Might be time to get the starters back in. Hart on the left wing. He's pretty much had no impact. Gets into the lane. Foul line jumper. Good. Right on time. Josh Hart. As Clarkson will foul Alexander Walker near midcourt. Bridges set to check in for the Knicks. I mean, that C.J. McCollum was one of the more obvious travels you'll see in this.
It's pretty egregious. I mean, there's no way he should be able to get away from a guy like Mitchell Robinson without his steps are not longer. So how is he going to outreach his wingspan? Just doesn't make sense.
As Robinson and Shamit check out, good run from those guys, extending the Knicks' lead. The starters are in. It's McBride, though, for Anunoby. So 4 starters with McBride. Anunoby's the lone starter on the bench. Jalen Johnson back in for Atlanta as well. He'll call for a screen. Hart fights over. The Knicks double. Gets it to Daniels. Daniels inside. Out to Muhammad Gay for 3. That's up. No good. Got a board. Hart grabs. Knicks can push if they want. Josh Hart bringing it up. Is anyone going to stop ball? No. He'll go coast to coast. Hangs. Oh, he can't hit it. Rimmed out. Now it's Atlanta on transition. Kuminga, 1-2. Lays it up and in. Missed layup for the Knicks results in a made layup for Atlanta. It's the name of the game. A 8-point lead down to 6 now. 6:40 left in the half. Brunson off the Towns screen. Guarded by Muhammad Gay. I think you got to spread that out and go to work. Brunson into the corner to Deuce. He'll drive. Into the lane. Hanging. Left hand push. No good. I don't love that. As Towns gets whacked in the face, and then as he's flailing, he fouls Kuminga 90 feet from the basket. Towns is flailing, now results in a foul 90 feet from the basket. He wants to say he got elbowed in the face by Kuminga, which might be valid, but
no reason for him to swing his left arm after getting elbowed in the face. And this is the first time we're calling his name, and it's not for him making a positive impact as well. He has done nothing for the Knicks so far.
As it looks like there's going to be a TV timeout, maybe a challenge by the Knicks. Give me some AYs in the chat. We got a 3-point goal. Adam Yildiz. Bang, bang. $100 Venmo. Adam Yildiz racking up some tickets for this signed Jalen Brunson poster. If you want to have a chance to win this signed Jalen Brunson poster, like our good friend Adam Yildiz, AC, tell them what they've got to do.
Absolutely. We are doing it for people who super chat or who Venmo and Cash App, or send in Venmos and Cash App to the show. Here's how the entries go. So these are for super chats. $20 super chat gets you 1 entry into the raffle. $50 super chat gets you 3 entries into the raffle. And $100 super chat gets you 8 entries into the raffle. However, if you're like our guy Adam Yildiz and you use Venmo or Cash App, those amounts double. So he's getting 16 entries for that poster. If you just send a $50 Venmo, you'd get 6. And a $20 Venmo or Cash App would get 2.
Let's ride, let's ride. We will raffle that off at the end of the series. At the end of the series. Quick reminder, with 1,700 people in the building, make sure you have subscribed to the channel. Can we get 53 people to hit that thumbs up icon right now? I think for a fact there's at least 53 people watching that are not subscribed. If you're here watching, that means you're enjoying, and that means you're probably going to want to be here for other Knicks games this postseason run, and we will. Is it authenticated? Yes, it is. Authentication right there. Yes, it is officially from Fanatics. This is, yeah, we wouldn't be selling a fake Jalen Brunson signature, my man. Respectfully.
No, just it is real, 100% official. And like Marshall said, if you're here, if it's your first time maybe watching one of these watch parties, you like what you're seeing, subscribe, turn your notifications on so you know every single time we're going live, which will be for every single playoff game the rest of the way for the Knicks, hopefully deep into June. So like he said, 1,600 people in here. There's got to be 49 Knicks fans who like what they're seeing and want to be a part of this for the entire ride. You see, if you were here pregame, you saw everyone saying, I'm here back for year 4. I'm back for year 3. I'm back for year 2. I'm ready to go. Last year was so much fun. You want to be a part of that? Go ahead, subscribe to the channel, and join the Knicks Now family.
If you are subscribed, give me an LGK in the chat. Joe Montana says, go New York, go New York, go. Playoff in the building. Tomorrow, Bowles. What's happening, Bowles? How's that a foul on Cat? I mean, he whacked Kuminga with his off arm.
Yeah, could have been a foul first, but that wasn't not a foul on Towns either. So
let's go, let's go. What's up, Dean? What's up, Jerry? Patrick McManus, FGC Hitman, Bonita, Lena, Lamar. Shout out to y'all. If you haven't yet, hit that sub button. We're on the way to 100K. On the way to 100K. Francis, appreciate you, man. It'll be Atlanta ball out of the timeout, and it'll be a 3 up and in for Alexander Walker. Just like that, your lead is down 2-3. Knicks up 3. Atlanta on a 9-2 run in the last 2+ minutes. Brunson gets a screen from Towns. He's got Mo Gay on him. Takes him to the lane. Playing off 2. Passed open, a good look. Now I'll have to swing it around. Hart in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Pump fake. Into the lane. Hanging. Banking it up and in. Tough take. Josh Hart. Gotta have Hart. Give me some threes in the chat. Jalen Johnson off the screen. Hart fighting over. Gets back to his right hand into the lane. Hanging. Missing. Rebound by Bridges. Outlet to Hart. Knicks have numbers. Hart bringing it up. No one's going to stop ball. And now we'll settle into a half-court look here. Hart, pass to Daniels. Knocked out of bounds. Off the hands of Daniels. It'll be Knicks ball. Side out of bounds. In front of their bench.
This classic Josh Hart kind of contorting his body there, finishing through contact. That's when he's at his best. And it's not often he can get to that out of the half court, so that's why you see him thrive in transition often. But he can start, if he can start to make an impact, you can start to see the Knicks kind of grow this lead.
These next 5 minutes will tell a lot about how this game's going to go. Towns backing down Mohamed Gay. Has it poked away. He'll face him up. Re-enters the post. That's bully ball. Gets to the front of the rim. Misses an easy 2-foot push shot. Got to knock that in, Towns. McCollum in transition. Picked up by Bridges. Using a screen. Knicks collapse. Easy 3. 2-point game. The Knicks pick and roll defense, the communication, the switching, the staying has not been good enough. The communication is the problem. 2-point game. Towns puts it on the deck, into the lane. He's fouled. Going to the line for 2. Can't have C.J. McCollum come off a screen and Bridges and Hart neither are guarding him. I think that's on Josh Hart. Bridges does the switch onto the screener, which was Johnson. Hart's in no man's land.
There's no way the game plan was let C.J. McCollum shoot open threes. He's too proven in this league, proven scorer, proven shooter. That cannot happen, and that's really why he's out there, to try and hurt you from beyond the arc.
They're looking to see if it was a flagrant foul.
Not sure about this one, but he does take a little bit of a hit to the face, but I'm not sure that's a flagrant. All right, so they find no flagrant. Towns goes to the line for 2. Nice quick review there by the officials. See if Towns can give the Knicks a 4-point lead. If you want the Knicks to win, 1,700 plus people in the building, hit that thumbs up icon. 641 likes. Let's get over 700. If you're here and you're watching the Knicks, you want them to win, there's no reason not hit that thumbs up icon. It's free and helps us out, helps get more Knicks fans in here as well.
4:50 left in the half. Knicks led by as many as double digits. Not a great second quarter. It'll be Towns at the line. Chance to extend this lead by 4. First free throw for Towns as he gets locked in here is up and in. I love getting Towns the ball on the block and him getting to the front of the rim. You got to convert, though. Not going to keep going to it if you keep missing.
Yeah, he did get a nice look on that post spin move and just wasn't able to get it home.
As Towns makes both free throws. Knicks back up by 4. Come on, close the half here. Can you get this up to 8? Can you get this up to 8? It'll be McCollum handling versus Bridges. Starting 5 in the game for the Knicks. McCollum off the screen, splits it, into the lane, floater up, missed, tapped in by Muhammad Gay. Towns couldn't box him out. The offensive rebounds are the reason that Atlanta is in this game right now. 35 shots on the rim for Atlanta, 33 for the Knicks. Bridges to Towns. Towns spinning baseline, contorting his body, missing another layup. This might be a Mitchell Robinson game today. Kuminga in transition. Has to pick his dribble up. Kicks it out to Daniels. Daniels guarded by Towns. Gets him down into the lane. Push shot up. Missed. Good defense by Towns. Rebound by Hart. Hart bringing it up. Drops it off to Towns. Top of the key. Gets the screen. Finds Towns on Hart on the roll, and it's a turnover. Bad pass by Towns. Let's get Mitchell Robinson in the game. Let's get Mitch in the game. McCollum into the lane. Floater up and in.
It's all tied at 48.
.32 is not ready. Same song, different day. Towns inside to Anunoby, throws it down. You ain't got time for people's feelings this year. Last year we were massaging egos. Egos won't be here if you lose, so make the right calls. Johnson for 3, up no good. Rebound by Hart. 2-point game, 3:15 left. Hart on the left side, defended by Kuminga. Towns complained to the refs. He'll get it to Brunson. Brunson with 10. Guarded by Kuminga. Here comes a screen from Towns. He'll use it. Behind the back, 2-cat. Pump fake into the lane. Rising, stuffing it home. Karl-Anthony Towns. 4-point game. 2:45 left. Daniels swinging it around the perimeter to Johnson. Johnson back to Daniels. Daniels backdoor to Johnson. Met by Anunoby at the rim. And they call a foul. Loose ball grabbed by Brunson. Knicks may challenge this. That looked like the Knicks had a meeting where every loose ball, no matter what, go and grab it. Because Brunson ran after that loose ball to make sure it was an obvious recovery. We'll see if they challenge.
Yeah, it's a smart play. You want to be able to, like you said, get that positive outcome, and that extra possession could make the difference in the ball game.
All right, well, we go to a TV timeout here. I got to tell you about our sponsor, GLD. Go to GLD.com, use that promo code CHAT, and get 40% off your order today. Let's be real. Buying men's jewelry can be a nightmare. Most of the time, it's low-quality junk that would snap after a week or is insanely overpriced with ridiculous markups. GLD has completely changed the game in men's jewelry. You're getting quality pieces that are built to last without breaking the bank. And unlike a lot of other companies, GLD only uses real gold. None of that cheap stuff. Shout out to GLD. Hooked me up with this awesome chain and this New York Knicks pendant. You can get one today and save 40% off your order with that code chat at GLD.com. Don't take my word for it. Over 2 million customers and 50,000 five-star reviews back it up. It's been worn by some of the biggest names out there. Justin Bieber, Micah Parsons, Tyreek Hill, Malik Neighbors, ASAP Rocky, and a ton more. Work hard and change the game. For a limited time only, new customers get an insane deal. Use code CHAT to get 40% off at GLD.com. That's 40% off with code CHAT at GLD.com. After your purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them Knicks Now by Chat Sports sent you. There's no reason Mohamed Gay should be able to guard Karl-Anthony Towns.
No, and we saw him kind of get to the rim a couple times as well, but it doesn't matter if you have a good move if you don't finish it. He had that one nice little spin move where he got into the lane and just could not finish the bunny from 4 feet away. Or earlier in the game, he had a move where he was going from the right side to the left, and he goes up weakly with the right hand in the middle of the lane and gets that shot blocked. This is the playoffs. You're not going to be able to just kind of throw it up weakly and get it up there. You go up with the right side on the left side of the court, you're going to get blocked. It doesn't matter who it is. So
he just hasn't played a smart game.
Yeah, time for him to wake up.
How many times have we said this year, Towns drives right to left, shot blocked because he tried to shoot it with the right. You're supposed to be this all-world big man that is so talented. Use the left hand. Use the left hand.
Yeah, it's not that hard. They preach at every level of basketball.
Can't get told how good Karl-Anthony Towns is if he can't use the left hand. If he can't make 2-foot push shots with Mohamed Gay guarding him. Knicks can't afford for Karl-Anthony Towns to be average. Can't really even afford for Karl-Anthony Towns to be okay. He needs to be great. Has to be great. Or his team ain't winning it all. It's that simple.
They need more from 4 than 4 points. And
4 points
three
and 1
turnovers.
of 4. Yeah, 3 turnovers, 1 of 4 from the floor. You ain't got time for that. You know what you get with Mitchell Robinson. He is a steady beat of the drum. Like, if it's a Towns playoffs, cool. If it's the Robinson playoffs, cool. Play the best 5.
Exactly.
You need him to be the best.
And he's lucky that Jalen Brunson has had the game that he has had to this point, because otherwise the Knicks would be in a lot more trouble, and this would look a lot worse, the fact that he hasn't done anything. Brunson's got 19, 8 of 11, 3 of 3 from downtown. So Knicks as a team have shot the ball pretty well from downtown. Only 11 attempts so far, but 6 of them have gone through. So they need to pick up their defense as well. They've let C.J. McCollum have 15 points so far in today's game.
And they're not guarding the perimeter. Atlanta shooting 47% from 3. You've got more turnovers than them. Come on, man. They've out-rebounded you. If you thought the recipe was to get beat on the glass offensively and turn the ball over 5x and you're going to win, you're not. You're not. Pretty concerning, I would say, that it's about to be a 2-point game and you're shooting 55% from 2 and from 3. It's not great. As Johnson knocks in both free throws. 1-point game. 2-point game, 52-50. As the starting 5 is in the game, Brunson will get it to Towns. Towns sets Brunson a screen and then feeds him. Brunson on the baseline in the mid-range, facing up Okongwu. He'll just pull up. Got it! Tickling the twine is Jalen Brunson. Knicks back up by 4. He's already up to, I think, 20-plus points on the night. Got 21 on 12 shots. McCollum off the screen. Pass to Daniel. Stolen by Hart. Knicks have numbers. Hart to Brunson. 3! Oh, it was halfway down. Hart with the board. Then he lost it. And he stepped out of bounds. Better than it being a live ball turnover.
Yeah, the roof was ready to come off the Garden if Jalen Brunson was able to get that 3 to go down. Good hustle there by Hart, almost grabbing that rebound.
2 minutes left. Can you close the half? Johnson driving to the left. Hart battling. Pull up, 13-footer short. Rebound by Towns. Outlet to Brunson. He can push if he wants. He attacks McCollum. He's bumped. High off the glass. No good, but he put back by Bridges. Oh, they wave it off. They'll say Brunson's going to the line for a pair.
I thought they should have called a foul. Didn't think they did, and then was about to get fired up for Mikal Bridges' putback slam. Have you ever uttered that sentence before?
I don't know. I uttered a Jordan Clarkson putback slam today.
Yeah. But JB going to the line for 2 here.
Come on, JB. If I said Knicks down by 4, I meant Hawks down by 4, yes. Brunson first free throw, rims out. Man. Not a series you want to leave points at the line. Now, you're not going to be perfect, but it'd be nice if this guy was. One more coming from Brunson after he missed the first. Is good. 5-point game. Knicks on top. 1:40 left to go. Come on. You want the Knicks to close this half on a run. Hit that thumbs up icon. Lee McCollum, top of the key. Gets the screen from Daniels. Into the lane. Push that up and in way too easy. Karl-Anthony Towns in drop coverage, not guarding anyone. Brunson got stuck on the screen. Easy look for Atlanta. Brunson in transition, off a couple of screens. Kicks to Towns, top of the key. 3! No good. Rebound by Atlanta. They could tie with a 3 here. McCollum, left side, off the screen. Switching is Anunoby. He'll guard him. He'll now using a Kongwu screen. Ball is deflected. Stolen. Towns with active hands. And his pass is stolen. Terrible outlet pass. Low IQ player. Alexander Walker drives on Towns into the lane. Blocked by Towns. Loose ball grabbed by Anunoby. Knicks in transition. Hart to Bridges to Brunson. And we'll slow it down. 50 seconds left in the half. Brunson will have it top of the key. Guarded by McCollum. Knicks up 3. Got to close this half with a championship-level execution. Brunson skipping into the lane. Has a step. Lost it. On the ground. Got it back. Throws it up. Air ball. Turnover. Fast break for Atlanta. Inside to Johnson. Off his leg. Turnover. Knicks ball. 29 seconds left. The Knicks sloppiness is on display right now. They're lucky to be up by 3 after the way that they've just given the ball away.
Wild sequence there. Towns makes the wrong pass, had multiple guys open, turns it over and throws it to the Hawks instead. And then Brunson does a good job diving for the loose ball. Could have given it right to Towns. Instead, throws it up and tries to get a shot.
5-second difference between the shot and game clock. Brunson trying to free himself off ball. Hart spins on McCollum into the lane. Push shot up. No good. Rebound grabbed by Towns and he missed it. Grabbed it again. Goes up with it. Fouled. Okongwu says to challenge.
I mean, just hit the first shot.
How many bunnies is this guy going to miss? Come on, man. Not paying him $53 million to not make layups. Like, seriously. What is he, 1 of 8 from the field? 4 turnovers? 1 of 6 from the field, 4 turnovers. You're lucky to be winning with the effort and execution and play that he's given you as he knocks in the first free throw. It's a miracle you're up right now. It's a miracle. 1 of 6, you're 7 feet tall. One more coming from Towns. Chance to put the Knicks up by 5 with 8 seconds left. As he'll connect. Brunson sits down. They'll go defensive lineup here. Johnson gets it to Daniels at half court. Both teams in the bonus. Johnson driving into the lane. Kicking it out. Okongwu at the buzzer. Good. Terrible close of the half for the Knicks. A horrible close to the half for the Knicks. Knicks had an opportunity to close the door on Atlanta, and instead they opened up the door and gave him the key and told him there was an extra under the mat, all because of turnovers, not playing defense.
All right, grade the Knicks' performance so far. Let us know they are up 2, but that was a lackluster quarter. They lose some of their lead there, and especially not a good way to close it, giving up that 3 and letting it become a 2-point game as we are at halftime right now.
Knicks had an opportunity to separate themselves from Atlanta to close the half. They did not. Now it's a tight game. Sloppiness has killed the Knicks. Cat just simply has to be better.
That's it. I mean, he has no choice if the Knicks want to win this game. He's got to be better.
I can't imagine him playing worse.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you could have, he could not have had a worse first half.
Yeah, the amount of negative play, not only was it him not making an impact, but it was the negative plays that he had as well. 4 first-half turnovers for Towns, and it's not like he had the ball in his hands that much where it was every play he was doing something. They ran some offense through him. They tried to get him. He did make a nice pass here or there. Does have 3 assists, one to Anunoby for a dunk over the middle, but far too much. He has more turnovers than assists. He's turned the ball over. That one in transition, that was a swing play that the Knicks had a potential break and they had open guys everywhere. They had numbers. He turns it over, it goes back the other way. He's missed shots and close-in shots as well. Gotten post moves, easy hook shots, a putback layup he missed as well. It's really been a struggle for him in that first half.
1 of 6. He has more missed shots than turnovers, and he's got 4 turnovers.
Yeah.
How you close halves is so important, man, and you left a lot of meat on the bone right there. It was Knicks up 57-52 with 8 seconds left.
Yeah.
You're up by 5, and you allow in 7 seconds you allow a 3.
It's exactly what we talked about, that Okongwu 3. Can you stay out on him? Can you guard him? Can Cat play defense out to the perimeter? So far, Okongwu's had 2 threes, including that one to close the half. Just need to have that defensive versatility to be able to go out and guard a center who can knock down threes. You don't get to just sit right on the block in the short corner.
Very frustrating. Very frustrating, man. What's up, Evan Penn? What up, everybody? Just got to be better. Like, your second highest paid player can't produce what Karl-Anthony Towns just did. Look at every player in Atlanta. Every player on Atlanta is playing well. Why is it always in the playoffs the Knicks have someone that can't play? It was R.J. Barrett. It was Emmanuel Quickley. It was Julius Randle. Now it's Karl-Anthony Towns today. Like, it's always someone. C.J. McCollum has 17 points. Who's going to match that? Jalen Johnson, 10 points. Like, Onyeka Okongwu with 12. It's not even a doubt who's a better player today, Onyeka Okongwu or Karl-Anthony Towns. You're up by 2, and Jalen Brunson has 22 points on 15 shots.
It's not. They should be up more. They should have been up more in the first quarter, and it's just a lack of urgency at times, and the sloppiness and the low IQ plays, the turnovers as well, and like when Atlanta's given you those opportunities, you haven't maximized them.
I'm going to run to the restroom real quick.
Cool. We'll run through some New York Knicks stats. Cool. Speaking of Jalen Brunson, as we talked about, he has done great things so far for the Knicks tonight. 22 points, 9 of 15, 3 of 4 from the field. Today, for the playoffs, we launched our new Jalen Brunson, the captain shirt, and for a limited time only, those are 11% off at chatsports.com/captain. The message is pinned at the top of the chat. I'll put it in here for you as well. If it does not work the first time when you click it, you can refresh the page and it should work then. But we got a nice little Jalen Brunson design, really talking and trying to hit at the impact he has for this fan base and what he has done for this organization, doing the signature celebration, 3-point celebration from one of his iconic playoff moments. 11% off right now at chatsports.com/captain. Go ahead, get your Jalen Brunson t-shirt and merch today. If you do get one, we will shout you out on the show. Let's go. What's going on, Gregory Williams? Shout out to you, a real one here for pretty much every single game this season. Shout out to Greg Williams. And if you really love Jalen Brunson and you want to get into our Jalen Brunson poster raffle, we have shown it a few times. Marshall will show it when he gets back as well. $20 super chat gets you 1 entry into the Jalen Brunson signed poster raffle. Doing this for the entirety of this series versus Atlanta. Whenever the series ends, that stream, we will raffle it off. $50 super chat gets you 3 entries. $100 super chat gets you 8 entries. And if you Venmo or Cash App Marshall, as shown on the bottom of the screen there, those amounts will double. So a $20 Venmo or Cash App will get you 2 entries. A $50 Venmo or Cash App will get you 6 entries. And a $100 Venmo or Cash App will get you 16 entries into the series-long Jalen Brunson signed poster raffle. Ty Dubs, I'm pretty sure it is a series-long. We'll run that back with him, but I am almost positive it is a series-long raffle. And these raffles, we've seen them all. Sometimes all you got to do is be in one time to win. And you can tilt the odds in your favor with the more entries, make your odds better at winning that. But sometimes all it takes is 1 entry to get in and win. Knicks offensively have been pretty good. I mean, they're shooting 48% from the field, 46% from beyond the arc, but Atlanta, they have not been able to slow them down as they've shot 45% from the field and 50% from beyond the arc, and Knicks have been a sloppier team, turning the ball over 6 times. They have won the battle on the glass, but we're still here right now with in a 2-point battle at halftime at home. Knicks need to try and go on a run to start this third quarter, get the crowd back into it, and let them try and build this lead to double digits. Another guy who was not in that much at the end of the half but did have a big impact was Mitchell Robinson. We talked about it and alluded to it. He has not scored yet, but some of those offensive rebounds, he's been active defensively with 2 blocks as well. He's been doing everything to wreak havoc against Atlanta, switching on the perimeter, trying to slow down some of their guards as well. Going dribble for dribble with C.J. McCollum. Mitch has done a good job so far in this first half.
I'm good. How you start this third quarter is going to be big. I mean, for all the good that has happened, to only be up 2, I think is a little bit disappointing. Shout out to G. Simeon. They got a shirt. Shout out to KN getting a shirt. And then shout out to Aldwin for getting a shirt as well. Appreciate everybody for buying their captain shirts. If you want to shout out on the show, captain shirts are 11% off. The link is in the chat. It is the pinned chat. Peter Wynn! What's up, Peter Wynn? How you doing, Mr. Peter Wynn? Come on, man. Would like to see the Knicks. What adjustments would I make? One thing I think you have to figure out is what are we doing on picks? A lot of times in this game, I can think of 3 vividly where the Knicks defenders have not been on the same page when it comes to the plan for picks. Are they switching? Are they fighting over? Or what are they doing? Because a couple of times it's resulted in threes and easy buckets for Atlanta. And it hasn't been that Atlanta has just beat the Knicks coverage. It's the Knicks coverage has not been, they've not been one in the same and not all on the same page. And it's resulted in easy buckets multiple times for Atlanta. So figure out what it is and stick to it and execute, because if you're going to continue to get hung up on screens because Josh Hart doesn't know if you're switching, Anunoby doesn't know if I'm tagging the roller or whatever, can't allow CJ McCollum wide open walk-in threes. You can't have Onyeka Okongwu catching wide open threes. You can't have Jalen Brunson walking into the lane because of that. So you need to, in my opinion, the biggest thing is like, one, you need more from Karl-Anthony Towns. We all know that. He knows that he was terrible in that first half. But you also have to be on a much tighter string defensively, specifically in screens. Are we switching or whatever? And also in the first quarter, AC, we saw just a lot of off-ball movement result in layups just by passing the ball for Atlanta.
Exactly. You're making their life easy. You're giving them easy looks. Like, Atlanta's already shooting the ball well. You have to try and make it as difficult as possible to try and get them out of rhythm when you give them those back cuts where they get easy dunks, or that you talked about those times on the screen where your guy's not guarding, and CJ McCollum, a professional scorer, a vet in this league, going to knock that down. There was that early bucket where Dyson Daniels got the free layup because the Knicks had miscommunicated about who was supposed to guard him. Like, these 5 guys have played hundreds of games together. They should have that ironed out by now. They should be like playing. They should know without looking where the other guy is going to be. That you have to talk on defense. Listen, it's a guard and it's loud, but you have played so many games together, so many minutes, so many reps, that you should have this figured out. The game plan should be ironed out. You should know it like the back of your hand, and you should know who's switching and who's going on all of those different combinations of screens.
Yeah, like, come on, man. You can't give up easy looks.
We got someone spamming the chat. I'm going to put them in a little bit of timeout right now. Keeler.
How many points does Towns have?
Towns has 6 points. As well, we'll give a little quick shout out to our friends at Prize Picks, our presenting sponsor, and take a look at what you had going on. Looking solid, I would say, right now, 1 half in. Right there at that Josh Hart, more than 6.5 rebounds. You just need one more from OG as well, and Jalen Brunson on pace to hit it. So in a good spot, whereas we're at halftime right now. Shout out to Prize Picks.
You might need a couple threes from OG in this second half.
For the Knicks to win, yes.
They got to get it going, man. Come on. Come on, Knicks. I mean, it can't be CJ McCollum going bam for bam with Jalen Brunson.
Can't let him beat you.
And, like, none of those buckets have really been on, like, Jalen Brunson as the defender.
I mean, he doesn't want to give it up either. 0 assists, 2 turnovers, not really a true point guard or facilitator. Make him play make. Don't give him the easy shots. That's what he wants.
Would love to hear your thoughts on that name right there. Gregory Williams, what up, my man? I slacked you. Thank you for the $20 super chat, my man. We'll get you a ticket into the Jalen Brunson raffle. Salute to you. An absolute real one. Hopefully that will be me, Connell, with the one entry. Let's go Knicks now, fam. We need a strong second half. Let's go Knicks. What's up, Marsh? What up, G-Dub? What's up, man? It can't just be we need Jalen Brunson to score 40 tonight. That can win you a game. That can win you a couple of games. That can win you a first-round series. You need others to throw some buckets in as well. Here we go. Second half underway. It'll be Towns guarding Daniels. I think it's an interesting matchup, kind of letting him be a roamer and daring him to shoot. Daniels, top of the key, 10 seconds left, puts it on the deck. He'll get it to a Kongwu, step inside the line, who drops it off to McCollum. McCollum in the mid-range, trying to cook against Brunson. Pull up, Jay, up, travel. Called it. As Brunson is on the ground.
It's like he took a shot down low.
Got kicked in the groin, it looks like. That's like the third time McCollum has traveled tonight. First time it was called. Simeon. And we go G. Simeon.
I like it. I like it.
Let's do it.
We got a three-point goal.
G. Simeon. Bang! $50 Venmo's Cash App. Salute to him. We're hooking him up with a bunch of tickets to win this signed Jalen Brunson poster.
6, I believe.
6. And I also think that this should be a flagrant on C.J. McCollum. He literally kicks Brunson in the nuts. You're not allowed to kick your leg out like that.
No, it's like if you were a three-point shooter kicking your leg out trying to draw a foul. That is blatant. That is excessive by all of the rules of the flagrant foul. That should be called.
I don't even hate a flagrant 2 there. Get him out of the game.
Yeah.
I do think, though, at minimum, it should be a flagrant.
Yeah, I mean, like, 100% serious. That is, I've seen that exact play called before in the NBA on other guys as well. So that hurts just watching, man. Ugh.
Brunson looks to be okay. Shout out to G. Simeon. Let's ride. $50 Cash App, Venmo. Shout out to you, brother. We'll lock you in for 6 tickets into the raffle to win this signed Jalen Brunson poster. Yeah, what happened there? When?
Who?
It's a,
Really?
if a shooter shoots a jump shot and they extend their leg via a kick and it hits the defender in the nuts, what's the call? And a flagrant. They'll call a technical foul. I wonder what the wordage difference is. Because it was after the whistle. It would just be like it's also an offensive foul if you shoot a 3 and you kick the leg out and you hit the defender. So it'll be, I think, 1 free throw, maybe 1 to make 2 for Brunson, 2 to make 1.
So it was Knicks' ball because it was a travel, right? Right before that?
Yes. Because they also called it travel.
It's a hell of a possession from McCollum.
So 1 free throw coming up for Brunson. I'm assuming he'd be the one to shoot it.
I guess Tech it could be. Yeah, it could be anyone.
It'll be Towns shooting the free throw. You think he makes it?
I do.
Got it. 58-55. Should be Knicks' ball as well. Brunson still kind of looks like his stomach hurts.
Yeah, I would say that was also to give JB another second to recover there.
All right, Knicks ball. Hart will bring it up. McCollum on him. I don't mind getting Hart more looks if he's guarded by the smaller McCollum.
Post up.
Hart, top of the key, finding Towns on the right wing. He'll face up on a Kongwu. Knicks moving off ball. Towns drives middle, gets to the lane, push shot up, missed. Rebound by Atlanta. Dyson Daniels up the right side, 3-point game. Daniels to a trailing Kongwu. Towns slow to get out to it, makes it. Let's go. 23 in the game, 32, go sit down. It's time. Towns can't play today. Just like that. You miss a baby shot. You don't extend the defense on the three-pointer. Towns in the corner for three. Got it. Huge. Huge. Come on. I'm still subbing him out. He ain't ready. He ain't ready. I'm not losing my job. Mike Brown loses his job if you lose this series. You're going down with Karl-Anthony Towns. Daniels driving, spin move into the lane, laying it up. Missed rebound by Hart. 4-on-4 break. Hart into the lane, kicks it out. OG! Good! Bang! Okongwu, top of the key to Johnson. Towns on him. Johnson facing him up. Swinging to McCollum. Pocket pass to Johnson. Towns is on him. Gives it up. Hands it off to Okongwu. He'll drive on Towns. Right-hand hook shot. Blocked. Stolen. Brunson has it. Into the lane. Fouled. Fouled. Every time Atlanta is called for a foul.
Yeah, how many challenges do they have? I hate when guys do that. When it's clearly a foul and they will sprint over to their coach and hit that little review signal. And Jalen Brunson's starting to take a little bit of a beating in this game. He almost tumbled into a photographer as he got fouled on that play. But we'll see if the Knicks can kind of continue to extend this lead, try and get it to double digits as they are up 6. And the Hawks will challenge this play.
I don't even know who grabbed possession at the end, but
I think like Brunson kind of just ended up getting pushed out of bounds. But he's already gotten fouled multiple times early in this third quarter. You've seen the toughness, and if you want to help support us and rep the captain, you can get our new The Captain shirts, 11% off for this game 1 at chatsports.com/captain. The link for that is pinned at the top of the comment section. I'll put it in there now as well.
Shout out to King Kenya, who got a shirt. Aldwin got a shirt. Kirill got a shirt as well. Shout out to all of y'all.
Yeah, if you buy one today, we will shout you out. And if that link doesn't work the first time, just refresh the page. It should work after that. So be one of the first ones. We just launched these to get your captain shirt. chatsports.com/captain.
Cannot lose this series because Onyeka Okongwu is getting open catch and shoot threes, which
we talked about.
Does he hit 3 tonight?
Can Towns stretch out? Can Towns stay on the court in a matchup like that? The answer may be no. It might be no.
King Kenya, freaking love you, brother. Thank you for being a real one. We are lucky. We are lucky.
It's me. Shout out to you. Says, I don't know why they have zero chemistry. It's really annoying.
I just don't understand how they consistently get lost in communication on defense. I don't know. Yeah, I think this shirt is pretty dope, Ty Dubs. I think this shirt's pretty dope. I helped Arnold kind of design it. I had a vision for it, and he made it come to life.
Poster raffle series long. Correct?
Series long
Ty
for the
Dubs
poster raffle.
was asking for confirmation, so I said series long.
All series long.
And you may have heard Marsh get pretty excited after OG hit that 3. That is because he cashed his OG Anunoby prize picks leg of that lineup. So that little Goblin 1-2 3-pointers made, and also that Josh Hart has cashed. So right now he is just waiting on that Jalen Johnson leg to hit. If he scores 8 more points, he'll win his 20. He'll win 2 point. I think it was like 2.7 times his money, 25 to win 67.50.
Yes, same exact one I got on, yeah. Yes, it is. It's black, though. It's black, though. I don't know if, not this exact because it's black, but yeah, same shirt. I think it's like Bella Canvas or something like that as our shirts that we use. Seal Pasito, you the man, brother. You the man. Yeah, it's got good. I think it's a good fitting shirt. I think it's a good fitting shirt. It's a good shirt. It's a good shirt.
It's pretty light. Good for the summer. Good for that Dallas heat as well. New York in the summer as well.
It's going to be a one challenge for Atlanta, and it'll be a turnover on Brunson. It was all ball the whole time, and then he kicked it out of bounds. So it'll be Atlanta ball going the other way. Anil in the chat. What's up? My guy B. Peter Friend. Shout out to you, Billy. He just got a shirt as well. Shout out to Mr. Peter Friend, longtime viewer. We love you, man. All right, McCollum off the handoff, into the lane, stumbles, regathers, and then he beats Towns to the deck. That was terrible defense by Towns. Easy layup. Oldest trick in the book. Drove baseline, acted like he was going to pull it out at three-point line, spun baseline, laid it up and in. 4-point game. McCollum, he's been cooking the Knicks tonight. On his way to 20 already. Brunson off the Towns screen, gets it to him. Towns, wide open three. Nope, pump fake, drive, rise, layup, fouled. Towns to the line for 2. I like that. Didn't settle, got to the rim, missed the layup, was fouled. Go to the line for a pair.
Yeah, that's the easiest way to make an impact is to get layups. And Towns, like we said, the biggest thing for him all season long has been towing that line between aggressive and reckless. And right there, that was a good aggressive move. Use the shot fake, get to the rim, and draw the foul.
Towns 2 for 8 from the floor, looking to add some points at the free throw line. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Sub for Knicks Dubs as Towns will make the first.
Let's go. 1,800 plus people in the building. I know there's got to be at least 17 people to help get us at 87,300 that are not sub. Like Marshall said, sub for Knicks Dubs. Lock us in for the entire Knicks playoff runs. We'll be going live for every single game.
If you haven't, change it. Subscribe. 16 subs away from 87,300. Sub for Knicks Dubs. If you are subscribed, give me an LGK as Towns gets the second free throw to go. Knicks up by 6, under 9:20 left to go in the third. It'll be McCollum bringing it up, Brunson on him. McCollum using the screen, driving baseline, cut off by Brunson. He'll now try to post him up. Has Hart on him, pass it inside to Johnson. It's going to be a foul on Brunson on defense. It'll be Hawks ball, side out of bounds, 14 on the shot clock. So it'll be the first foul on Brunson. Nobody on the Knicks in foul trouble, which is good news. And neither is anyone on Atlanta. Johnson to throw it in. He'll find Daniels. Daniels, guarded by Towns, above the three-point line. He'll drive on him. Hart pokes it away, stolen. Brunson, outlet to Hart. Nobody to beat. He'll rise and throw it down. Knicks up 8. Good play there by the Villanova duo. Knicks on a 10-2 run. Okongwu hands it off to Johnson. Johnson gets downhill into the lane, kicks it out to Daniels. Handoff, McCollum, 3. Got it. C.J. McCollum keeping Atlanta in this game. He has been that steady veteran presence for them early. Brunson off the Town screen, has room, blows by Okongwu into the lane. And it'll pass, and it's deflected off of Atlanta. It'll be Knicks ball on the baseline.
It's a good pass by Brunson. Up, knew Josh Hart was going to run ahead of the field, just lofted it up there, got it out in front, and he was able to finish with the dunk. And just falls asleep on defense for a second. McCollum goes behind the screen and gets an open look.
Brunson will throw it into Hart. Hart on the right wing, backdoor to Brunson, out of bounds turnover. The Knicks say challenge. Brunson saying challenge.
It's that obvious. The other refs should change. It looks like they will.
And they will change it. They don't even have to challenge. The ref is right there. Do your job. It's not hard. Just tell me who last touched the ball. Don't guess. Don't blow the whistle. Watch it. If you don't know, go look at it. Knicks ball on the baseline with 10. Brunson to throw it in. Gets it to Hart in the corner. Guarded by McCollum. 7 on the shot clock. Hart to Brunson. Left wing. Sizing up Daniels with 5. With 4. Step back. And it's going to be a foul on Atlanta. Looked like Daniels was denying Towns a little too physically. It'll be a foul on Atlanta. Knicks ball side out of bounds. 14 on the shot clock.
Yeah, I don't hate this for the Knicks. Make Atlanta defend, and if they can't, they keep fouling. That's only going to get you into the bonus earlier and allow you to get free points at the line.
Brunson inbound to Hart. Hart posting up McCollum. Has him at the block, facing the front of the rim. Terrible shot. Terrible shot by Josh Hart. Rebound by Atlanta. They will push. Daniels to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Hart denying Johnson. He'll give it to Alexander Walker instead. Gets to the baseline. Pull up. Missed it. Rebound by Atlanta. Johnson, top of the key. Pump fake. And he'll give it up to McCollum. He's been giving the Knicks fits all night long. McCollum off the screen. Brunson fights over. Pull up 3. Missed it. Rebound by Anunoby. He wanted the foul. Not going to get it. Ball in the hands of Anunoby up the left side. He'll drive on McCollum. That's got to be a foul. It is. As OG looks to be a little hurt. And he's holding that ankle. OG's limping. He suffered an ankle injury on one of the final games of the season, and he looks to just have aggravated it. Yep. Rolled his left ankle, and he's going to come out of the game. Devastating. That's devastating. OG will go to the bench. He steps on the foot of McCollum, and the ball of his ankle touched the ground. Wow. As Brunson throws it into Towns. 15 on the shot clock. Towns to Brunson. Brunson going to use the Towns screen, trying to shake free of Daniels, and he foul baits, and he throws a terrible shot. This feels like a turning point in the game. Johnson, coast to coast, into the lane, lays it up. Missed it. Rebound by Towns. Outlet to Bridges. Quick pass to Brunson. Back to Bridges. Bridges driving on McCollum. Kicks it out. Shamit, three. Missed. Johnson hands it off to Okongwu. Towns almost daring him to shoot. Atlanta moving the ball around. Johnson poked away by Hart. Steals it. Josh Hart's played his butt off on defense. Hart misses Shamit on the cut. Throws it to Brunson in the corner. Now we'll play half-court hoops. Brunson gets the screen, guarded by Alexander Walker. Kicks it to Hart. He's guarded by Okongwu. Cross pass to Bridges. Bridges into the lane. Fade away two. Got it! Hadn't heard Mikal Bridges' name called in a while. Puts in a big bucket there as the Knicks were stalling out on offense. 7-point game. Okongwu hands it off to Alexander Walker. He'll fire a deep three. Missed it. That's got to be a foul on Okongwu. Doesn't matter. Rebound by Hart, by Towns. Got to watch that. Brunson, crossover, drives into the lane, hanging, missing a 2-foot shot. Wow. Alexander Walker in transition, drive poked away by Hart. That's out of bounds off Atlanta. It is. Come on, throw it in quick. If they challenge, it might be a foul. Why are we not throwing it in? And it'll be Knicks ball. 6 minutes left in the quarter. Knicks up 7. Hart to handle. Gets it to Towns. Towns back to Hart. So where Towns has to be an impact player. Brunson's struggling right now. And the Knicks are just dribbling the ball around the perimeter. Towns will catch. 5 on the shot clock. Facing up on Okongwu. Long step. 1-2. Missed the layup. Rebound by Hart. Out of bounds. They're going to say off Atlanta. Come on, 32. Come on, man. Like, he's missed more shots in the restricted area tonight than I can ever remember.
Yeah, these are good looks as well. He's getting to the rim. He's getting to the cup. He's getting one shoulder, over his shoulder hook shots, and he's missing bunnies as well. Like, he is getting good shots and just not getting them to go down. That's the extremely frustrating part, and he's letting it affect other parts of his game, turning the ball over as well.
Towns will sit down. This feels like an opportunity to kind of put some weight on your heel and separate yourselves. If you don't, as Anunoby checks back in, that's good. That's huge. Brunson into Anunoby. And Atlanta is going to foul Mitchell Robinson. I think they're going to go to the hack-a-Mitch strategy.
OG back in the game. We saw when he went to the bench, he did not go to the locker room, just sat down. Looks like he maybe got his shoe retied or checked out by the trainer, but he's ready to go and back in the game.
What's up? Brunson will throw it in. He'll get it to Anunoby. And then Atlanta will immediately foul Robinson again to send him to the line. We saw that this was a strategy that other coaches have tried to go to in the playoffs.
The crowd's hyping up Mitchell Robinson to make these free throws. Get those 23s.
4 subs away from 87,300. Smack that sub button. We got 2,000 people in the building. I know everybody's not subscribed. As Robinson's first free throw is in and out. In and out. Robinson ended up shooting, or for his career, is shooting 51% from the line, 39% in the playoffs.
I wonder if they went to this because they were already kind of getting close to that bonus after fouling a few times early on in the third quarter.
If Mitch can get you one here, that's a win. He does. Give me some 23s in the chat. It's a big make, and it puts you in the bonus. 8-point game, 5:35 left to go in the third. Gabe Vincent pass, deflected, stolen, Bridges, nobody to beat, throws it down. Knicks up 10. Bridges has been money all night long. Alexander Walker, drive, kick, Mo Gay for 3, no chance. Rebound by Daniels. Gotta rebound the basketball. Gotta be a team effort. Can't just expect Mitchell Robinson to grab every single one. Bridges pokes it away from Alexander Walker. He'll drive baseline. Cut off, kick out, swing. Johnson 3, missed. Rebound by Atlanta. Johnson driving, laying it up and in. Offensive rebound, offensive rebound. It's not a stop until you grab a rebound. As Robinson almost looks to be a little bit hobbled.
3 chances, and of course they end up with a bucket. Give an NBA team 3 chances to score. They are not going to miss that many shots in a row. Knicks have to do a better job. Like Marshall always says, it's not a stop until you grab the rebound. You can get them to miss a shot. You're not finishing out that possession as Mitch is shaken up. And yet another Knick to take a shot to the groin area. It's coming a little bit of a pattern here for Atlanta.
Robinson to the line. Knicks up by 8. As the Garden crowd is on their feet cheering him on, and he'll miss the first. Yeah, it was a knee by Johnson into the groin of Robinson. I almost wonder if you just take Mitch out here. You've already had the damage done of getting them in the bonus, and you play Towns the rest of the third quarter, and you go to Robinson early in the fourth.
Yeah, we'll see if that's an adjustment. You got to be flexible sometimes how the game dictates. We'll see if the Knicks decide to do that at the next dead ball.
As Robinson misses the second, rebound by Atlanta, essentially a turnover. And then Josh Hart is going to foul.
Could be to get him out.
Josh Hart fouls Kuminga 80 feet from the basket, as Robinson will sub out. So Atlanta does the job that they want, which is to get Robinson out of the game. Got 2,100 people. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't yet, change it. I think we can get to 88K right now if everybody watching subscribed. I know not everybody is. Jalen Johnson, top of the key, guarded by Hart. Swings it around at Dyson Daniels, gets it right back, forced his way into the lane, layup up and in. It spun around the rim 3 times and finally dropped. 6-point game. The Knicks have the starters back in this ball. No Towns. It's Shamet. So the center is essentially Anunoby here. As Bridges will be guarded by Daniels. He'll swing to Brunson. Vincent on him. That's a matchup the Knicks want. Brunson one-on-one versus Gabe Vincent. He'll enter the post. 3 on the shot clock. Step back 2. No good. Rebound by Atlanta. Johnson to Daniels. Daniels looking to get it back to Johnson. He can't. Good denial there. He'll feed Kuminga. Kuminga one-on-one versus Brunson. Gives it up, and they will post up Johnson versus Shamet. Back to the basket. Drop step. Easy bucket. Missed! But another offensive rebound. Then Brunson steals it away from Daniels. Brunson fouled 80 feet from the basket. He's going to the line. How bad do you want it? Brunson wanted it right there. How about you box out 44, 8, 25, 3? It can't be Brunson boarding up.
You have your 6-foot point guard captain diving on the floor for loose balls and grabbing rebounds. Get some 11s and get some JBs in the chat. Putting the team on his back here in the third quarter. Willing to do whatever it takes to get the Knicks a win here in Game 1 against the Atlanta Hawks.
As Brunson is being showered with MVP chants at the Garden. Chance to put him up, back up by 8. Come on, JB. Free throw. Got it. Shout out to Chandler. Shout out to James. They just got their Jalen Brunson t-shirts. You can get yours today. Chatsports.com/captain. It's chatsports.com/captain. Get your Jalen Brunson Captain Knicks Now by Chat Sports merch. It's 11% off for game one. As Bridges will sit down. Towns will sub in. McBride has subbed in as well. Brunson knocks in both. Knicks back up 8. 3:40 left to go in the third. Can you close this quarter? You didn't close the second quarter. You got to close this one. Vincent off a couple of screens. Hands it off to Okongwu. Okongwu to Alexander Walker. Into the lane. Attacks Towns. Lays it up high off the glass and in. Lays it up over Towns at the rim. Brunson right into a pick and roll with Towns. They'll run it twice. Brunson into the lane. Won't be stopped. He's fouled. Going to the line for 2. Brunson forcing the issue. Not going to let Atlanta force him into a jump shot. I just need more from Towns there. I just need more defensively.
He's kind of caught in no man's land. Not stopping the ball, not protecting the rim. If they had a lob threat, it would be an easy pass there.
Is that a flagrant?
Looks like
Brunson in the air has his arm pulled down by Gabe Vincent, which was not a basketball play.
Looks like the crowd is cheering for that. Shout out to Big Mike, $20 super chat says, we got this, guys. Let's go, Knicks. Get some BMs for Big Mike and some LGKs as well.
Big Mike, we've got you into the Jalen Brunson poster raffle as he knocks in the first free throw there. A $20 super chat gets you 1 ticket. We will raffle this off at the end of the series. Here are the different dividends of how you can pay to play. Brunson at the line for one more. All ticket amounts will be doubled if you Venmo or Cash App as he knocks in another. Knicks back up by 8. 3:20 left to go in the third. Gabe Vincent remains in the game. It's Vincent, Johnson, Alexander Walker, Gay, and Kuminga. As it'll be a foul away from the ball on the Knicks. Be Hawks ball side of bounds. 3:11 left with 16 on the shot clock. Foul will be tacked on to McBride. McBride defending Alexander Walker on the catch. He'll get a screen from Gay. Attacks Towns. Easy mid-range jumper. Miss. The Knicks don't box out. Gay with another rebound. Finds Johnson on the cut. He'll throw it down. Offensive rebounds have killed the Knicks in the third quarter. They're not getting stops. They're allowing extra possessions. They're up to 7 offensive rebounds on the night. That's at least the third in the last 5 minutes. Towns catching. A step inside the arc. Facing up. Swinging. Shamit. 3. Missed. And then McBride fouls Gabe Vincent 80 feet from the basket.
As they go to a TV timeout, we are going to
Tell them about him. Tell them about
Prize Picks. We're going to tell you about our presenting sponsor, Prize Picks. Today's show is brought to you by Prize Picks, America's #1 sports pick app. With playoff basketball finally here, there's no better time to cash in with our friends at Prize Picks. And I'll tell you this, the app is really easy to use. All you got to do is pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineup. If you are a hoops guy, you can go with points, rebounds, assists, blocks, or three-pointers. If you're more of a seam head or baseball guy, you could use hits, home runs, or strikeouts. The one thing I love is the new social feeds feature where you can share prize picks with your friends and copy lineups with a single click. If you want to follow Marshall, you can go ahead and follow him at @MarshallGreen_ to see all of his lineups. We will take a look at the lineup that he had going on today for this game, where he had OG Anunoby more than 1.5 3-pointers, Josh Hart more than 6.5 rebounds, and Jalen Johnson more than 17.5 points. Those are all Goblin picks, and if Jalen Johnson scores two more points, he's going to turn $25 into $67 50. So you can fade his picks or follow his picks, but based on how they've gone today, you may want to follow them next game. But just make sure you do it with Prize Picks. New user offer. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to receive $50 in lineups. That's code HMA when you play your first $5 lineup to get an extra $50 in lineups with Prize Picks. Clickable link to download the app is in the comments and description. I will put it in there again for you guys. Shout out to Prize Picks, our presenting sponsor for Chat Sports and Knicks Now.
Let's go. Appreciate you doing that. Yeah, use that code HMA. Play your first $5, get $50 in lineups. Wish I would have put $2,500 on it.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
It's not cash yet.
maybe you should start telling Chip what to do instead of listening to Chip
Yeah.
telling you what to do.
I did win 2 lineups last night, which was cool.
I went still kind of dipping the toe in the waters and have not been as successful yet, so I'm still trying to figure out what the best way to utilize the Prize Picks app is, but shout out to them for sponsoring the show.
So you're up by 6. 2:40 left.
Listen, as frustrating as this game has been for the Knicks, what we've said is you want to get to the fourth quarter, you want to be in a good spot, and you're up 6 with 2:40 left. You still have a chance to kind of build that lead. You just want to close this quarter out well. You don't want to go down or be down going into the fourth. You want to try and maybe get up double digits, give the opportunity for some of the starters to get a rest, and then get Jalen Brunson in clutch time and let him do the rest.
Excuse me. Who's stepping up for the Knicks? Who's hitting a shot?
That's it. How about OG coming right back in the game? Good to see that he is 100% and ready to go and not letting that injury affect him out there. Can he hit some big shots? Can Towns step up? Will Jalen Brunson continue to put the team on his back? We'll see. Here we go.
Here we go. Back from the action. Timeout. It's a Vincent 3. Up, no good. Long rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Come on, Knicks.
Get us a 10.
It's the starting 5 in the game. Just McBride in for Bridges as Towns throws the ball away. Why are we asking Karl-Anthony Towns to play make, man? Alexander Walker drives, blocked by Towns. Loose ball grabbed by Hart. He'll go coast to coast. He moves Jonathan Kuminga out of the way. Count it. Knicks up 8.
Let's go. Get those threes for Josh Hart, man. Making a big impact in transition there.
Defense turning to offense. Johnson, baby jumper, bank shot, good. As Josh Hart is hurt. As Johnson has 18. My Prize Picks is cashed, but not too happy. Towns, double teamed. Foul, don't call it. Brunson one-on-one with Alexander Walker. Trying to shake him down. Enters the post. Shimmy, gets to the baseline, lost it, turnover. Brunson and Towns are turning the ball over here in the third quarter, giving Atlanta life. You think about why Atlanta's still in this game. As that's going to be a charge. No, a defensive foul on Karl-Anthony Towns.
Yeah, like you said, you think about why Atlanta's still in this game. It's the extra opportunities where the Knicks have done almost everything right on defense, and they've given them offensive rebounds, and or they've made sloppy passes on offense. And a lot of their turnovers have been unforced errors. It's not Atlanta playing good defense and forcing the Knicks into the turnover. It's the Knicks making a bad pass or just making the wrong pass or making a sloppy play. They're beating themselves in terms of the turnovers.
That's why they're still in this game.
And Mohamed Gay cuts it to 5. Gay misses the second. Ball don't lie. Get those BDLs in the chat.
All right, here we go. Towns, right wing, guarded by Gay. Drop step in the lane. Fouled. Towns going to the line for 2. Come on.
I feel like in this third quarter, this game's really kind of taken on another level of physicality. There's been a lot of fouls both ways, a lot of stoppage where there was more of a pace to the game in the first half, and it's kind of slowed down and maybe looked like what you would expect playoff basketball to look like.
Come on, man. Towns at the line. Makes the first. As a Kongwu will check back in as the Knicks are up by 6 with 54 seconds. You would think Robinson gets an extended run to start this fourth quarter as Towns has played all but 4 minutes here in the third, if that?
Yeah, with the way Atlanta's kind of doing that hack-a-mid strategy, it makes more sense to play him earlier on in the quarter. And Towns came back in probably when he was supposed to sit. The adjustment made by Mike Brown, but that would be Robinson's time and his runway to shine.
As Towns knocks in both free throws. One person we have not seen in the third that we saw in the first half was Jordan Clarkson. You'll wonder if he starts the fourth quarter. McCollum bringing the ball up. The Knicks fall down on the screen, pull up 3. Missed it. That's got to be a foul on Kuminga. Grabs the board. The Knicks don't box out again. McCollum for 3 again. Missed. Rebound by Brunson. Outlet to Anunoby. He's got nobody to beat and throws it down. Knicks up 9. The guarding crowd and the fans outside the arena are going crazy. McCollum, drive, pass, swing. Johnson, rip through, drive, spin move into the lane, shot over McBride. Missed it. Rebound by Hart. Shot clock turned off. Chance for the Knicks to go into the fourth quarter up double digits. It'll be Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who Brunson brings out to the Brunson Island. We'll see if he can sink or swim. Brunson, Hezzy, into the lane. Push shot. Missed it. Rebound by Atlanta. 3/4 court heave is off the rim. Why do they always make shots from that far against the Knicks?
Way too close.
Fourth quarter we go. Comment those 4s. Put your 4s in the chat. It's fourth quarter time.
Let's go. Get those 4s. Grade the Knicks in that third quarter. Light up that comment section. Get those LGKs going. Knicks up 9, headed into the fourth. And while you guys do that, we are going to tell you about our friends at GLD.
Fourth quarter Knicks. Let's go. Fourth quarter Knicks. This is where you've been good all year long. Make sure you are hooked up with our proud sponsor, GLD. The best in the men's jewelry game. Shout out to GLD. Because let's be real, buying men's jewelry could be a nightmare. Most of the time, it's low-quality junk that would snap after a week. It was insanely overpriced with ridiculous markups. That's why I rock with GLD. Use code CHAT to get 40% off at GLD.com. GLD has completely changed the game in men's jewelry. You're getting quality pieces that are built to last without breaking the bank. And unlike a lot of other companies, GLD only uses real gold. None of that cheap stuff. Every single stone is meticulously hand set. Plus, the production process is top notch. They hooked me up with this awesome chain and this sweet New York Knicks pendant. You can get yours as well at GLD.com and 40% off with the promo code CHAT. Work hard and change the game. For a limited time only, new customers get an insane deal. Use code CHAT to get 40% off at GLD.com. That's 40% off with code CHAT at GLD.com after your purchase. The last where you heard about them, please support our show and tell them that we sent you. AC, we've talked about it. I think I've kind of just beat the table on this. This is why the Knicks have been great this year, is because of their ability to close out games in the fourth quarter. You have the best fourth quarter defense in the NBA, and you are the best fourth quarter team in the NBA. The recipe is to get into the final frame with the lead. Now it's time to close them out and show up on the defensive end.
Absolutely. You kind of take them out. You take them out into the deep end, and this is where you kind of make your move and where you attack. Knicks up 9, got a healthy lead going in there, and like you said, they are historically one of the best fourth-quarter teams in the last 20 years. So this is when they really turn it up, and we've seen them kind of be sloppy like through certain aspects of this game, third quarter, second quarter as well. It's time for them to lock in. It'll start with most usually in that beginning of the fourth quarter, it starts with some of those bench guys. So will we see Miles McBride? Will we see Landry Shamet? Will we even see Jordan Clarkson, potentially Mitchell Robinson? Can they build upon this lead, which is 9 right now, get it to double digits so when those starters come back and they can go in for the kill? Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, Mikal Bridges, and Josh Hart. Knicks made up some ground there in that third quarter. And the pace definitely slowed a little bit to a crawl. Knicks did a better job on defense at times against Atlanta. So time to finish the job here. Let's go, Knicks. Get those LGKs going in the chat. Fourth quarter time. This is where the Knicks win their games.
Come on. Come on, Knicks. As up and down as this team has been all year long, their calling card has been the fourth quarter. It's time. It's time. It's going to start on defense. It's going to start on defense. Here we go. Shamet, Anunoby, McBride, Robinson, and Clarkson are the 5. Robinson, top of the key, hands it off to Shamet. Shamet puts it on the deck, 10 on the shot clock. Gets a screen from Deuce. It's going to be an offensive foul. Deuce McBride has picked up 3 fouls in the last 4 minutes of the game. He's giving you nothing today. He's giving you nothing. It'd be nice if he hit a shot here in the fourth quarter. I think he's scoreless. He is. I mean, how many points do you have off the bench? McBride hasn't scored. I think Shamet hit 1 3. Clarkson has a bucket.
Robinson has 1.
8 points off the bench tonight. Kuminga drives at Robinson, lays it up, left hand, good. 7-point game. Shamet bringing it up, drops it off to Robinson, in the lane, nowhere to go with it, kicks it out to Shamet, wide open 3, missed it. Foul on Anunoby.
Not a good start. I mean, Robinson does a decent job, but Clarkson, it was too easy. Kuminga got around him with really just one move right by him, and he gets a layup.
Alexander Walker on the right side, guarded by Shamet, swings to Daniels and gets it right back. He'll use the screen. Nowhere to go. Good defense. Kicks to McCollum for 3. Missed it. Rebound by Okongwu. We wanted it more, and then it rolls off Robinson's leg. Oh, wow. You better throw this in quick. Better throw it in quick. That was clearly off the Knicks.
Not Robinson's fault there. Who was on Okongwu did not box out on the perimeter, and he gets in and knocks that ball out.
McBride off the screen, using it again. Into the lane, lays it up. Missed it. He's been terrible today. McCollum in transition, attacking, one-on-one, step back midi, missed it. Rebound by Anunoby. Come on, man, this is the time. I like playing through Clarkson here. I'm tired of seeing Shamet dribble the ball.
Yeah,
get the ball to Clarkson.
2-man. Try and get Mitch as a lob threat.
Clarkson into the lane, throws it up, throws it down. Andrew Connell saw it happening. Robinson finishes the dunk off the feed. Knicks up 9. McCollum quickly the other way, drops it off to Okongwu. Okongwu back to McCollum. McBride on him. Come on, Deuce, sit in that chair. Look at it to Alexander Walker. He puts it on the deck, trying to shake free of Shamet. He can't. It's great defense. 5 on the shot clock. Pull up 3. Missed it. And a foul on the Knicks. They don't box out.
Got to finish the possession. Box out. Grab the rebound. You cannot worry about running in transition until you have it. Daniels crashes every single time. You have the other bigs. You've seen Okongwu crash every single time as well. Knicks got to finish those possessions. Shout out to Charles Griffith as well. Came in with a super chat. So shout out to Elders Griffith and Ralph's in the Bronx. Shout out to you guys.
McCollum off the screen. Thank you, Charles. McCollum one-on-one versus Robinson. Just keep your hands up, big fella. McCollum trying to shake free into the lane. Drops it off. Turnover. Stolen by McBride. Outlet to Shamet. Back to Deuce for 3. Good! Knicks up 12! 9-2 run! Biggest lead of the night! Huge shot from McBride. Comment those twos. Kuminga driving, floater, fouled and one. Damn it, man. You've got him on the ropes. You've got him on the ropes. Kuminga at the line, looking for one more.
Yeah, it's just a killer there. You had the chance to get a potential rebound run out and try and blow the roof off the guard and force the Hawks into a timeout potentially. Instead, you give a bucket back.
Kuminga's free throw. Got it. 9-point game. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Got 2,000 plus people in here. Hit that sub button if you haven't yet. Clarkson, top of the key, gets into the lane. Plays off two. Fall away. No good. Robinson with the board. And then he lost it. Grabbed by McCollum. He'll push it up the left side. Trying to go to work on Shamet. Takes him baseline. Lays it up. Got it. Might be time to get Jalen Brunson in the game. McBride off the Robinson screen. Pull up three. Good! Miles McBride! As Alexander Walker answers with a three. Can't afford to trade buckets, guys. If you're going to hit threes and you just give them up, it doesn't matter. McBride to Anunoby. OG top of the key. Drives on Kuminga. Step back. Mid-range. Got it. Big shot by Anunoby. Come on, get a stop. A stop and a score here goes a long way. Okongwu to McCollum. McBride on him. McCollum wanting a screen, getting it, kicking to Alexander Walker. Pump fake, rip through, dribble drive, kick out. Daniels for three. And it's going to be a foul on Clarkson. Can't box out. Get people in the game who can box out.
The Knicks actually defensively are not doing a terrible job, and they keep giving Atlanta extra opportunities by not finishing those possessions and grabbing the rebound and boxing out. I mean, there's a little bit of a battle there. Clarkson takes the first blow.
Already 4 fouls on the Knicks as well. I mean, 7:50 in the game. Why is Brunson not in the game? Vincent to Okongwu, foul. Knicks can't defend without fouling. Knicks can't box out.
And the worst thing you could do when a team is trying to come back in the game is let them make up points at the free throw line. They're able to chip away at that lead with no time coming off of the clock. When the clock is working in your favor, you do not want to tilt that score back and give them the ability to take that off without having to drain any time off the clock. And that's what the Knicks have done right now. And Towns and Bridges set to check back in with 7:45 left.
Kongwu to the line. Knocks in the first. Brunson's played 31 minutes.
I think it's time to get him back in the game.
Anunoby's played 33. Hart's played 29. Towns 24. Towns 26, excuse me. Bridges 24. As he misses, rebound by Hart. Ball don't lie. BDL's in the chat. McBride. It's the starters in the game, just instead of Brunson and Anunoby, it's Clarkson and McBride. McBride to Towns. Three! Good! Karl-Anthony Towns! A big three in the fourth. Knicks up 11. Vincent off the screen, easy walk-in layup. Towns and McBride not on the same page. I don't understand how you don't know what to do on defense. Bridges playing point guard. Gets it to Towns. Towns, top of the key with 7 left in the quarter. Facing up on Okongwu. Dribble handoff to Clarkson. Kick out to Hart. Into Bridges. Misses a 3. Rebound by Clarkson with an easy layup. Back up 11. Johnson, top of the key to Okongwu. Towns on him. Dribble handoff to Johnson. Johnson back to Okongwu. Towns slow on the closeout. Okongwu 3 up, no good. Rebound by Hart. Hart in transition to Towns. Pump fake. Dribble drive. Hanging. Hitting. Count it. And one. Karl-Anthony Towns with some big-time buckets in the final quarter. That's what superstars do. When you smell blood in the water, you go finish the job.
Towns has picked up his game here in the second half offensively. He's been smarter about picking his spots, getting aggressive on the drive there, finishing through the contact, laying it up and in, and finally, it hasn't been easy for him, but he's kept his head in the game and making a big play here to put the Knicks up 13 with 6:26 left.
Giants just traded Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals, exchange for the 10th overall pick. Wow. The Giants have traded Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals for the 10th pick. I wonder if it's another pick going back. Wow. Is it just the 10th pick? Wow. Dexter Lawrence traded to Cincinnati. In a deal that includes the 10th pick. Is this the Giants getting up from 37 to go to 10? Because I don't love that.
Got to be worth more than that.
Wow. Dexter Lawrence, no longer a Giant. All right. Well, there it is. The New York Giants have traded Dexter Lawrence to the Cincinnati Bengals in a trade that gets the New York Giants the number 10 overall pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Dexter Lawrence demanded a new contract a couple of weeks ago. He demanded a trade, and now he has been traded. The New York Giants now own the 5th and the number 10 pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. At the time of recording this video, I don't know the full trade details, but Dexter Lawrence, no longer a Giant. He has been traded to the Cincinnati Bengals, and the New York Giants have acquired the number 10 pick in the 2026 NFL Draft. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because once we get more information, we'll get you guys a video. I mean, hopefully, if you get the 10th pick back, you don't have to give anything up. That's a hell of a trade.
Yeah. You can add an impact player on a cheap deal. We'll see when the full details come out.
Wow. As Towns knocks in the free throw, 101-87.
Buckle up.
Dexter Lawrence gets his wish. McCollum into the lane, pull-up jumper, short. Rebound by Towns.
Knicks have to be smart here. Get good looks. Clarkson drives, lays it up and in.
Jordan Clarkson lays it up and in. Knicks up 16. I'd be upset if it's 37 to move up to 10. Kuminga, three, missed. Rebound by Towns. Hart, handling on the right wing, gets the screen from Towns. Guarded by Okongwu. 10 on the shot clock. Hart swings to Clarkson. Clarkson off the bounce. This is his game. Into the lane. Reverse layup blocked. I did not think the Giants get the number 10 pick. I'll tell you that much. Okongwu throws it away. Turnover. Knicks ball that way. Wow. I mean, I'm not saying trade up. I'm saying that I think the Giants may have included Dexter Lawrence and 37 to get to 10, but we haven't seen any official details unless it's just the 10th overall pick.
Straight up, yeah.
If it is just the 10th overall pick, you can't turn that down.
Yeah,
he doesn't want to be here.
You got a chance, and you got a chance to get an impact player in the top 10.
You can walk out of this draft with Jeremiah Love and Caleb Downs now.
Yeah, chills. Shout out to our presenting sponsor, Prize Picks. They are a sponsor of Knicks Now, and this is the Prize Pick lineup that Marshall rolled with today. He has hit all three of his Goblin picks. Jalen Brunson, more than 17.5 points. He has 18. Josh Hart, more than 6.5 rebounds. That was easy money. He's at 11. And OG, more than 1.5 threes. He's hit 2 big ones, coming back and fighting through that ankle injury to play here the rest of the game. Shout out to Prize Picks. You get $50 and you play $5. Use code HMA. I'll put that in the description for you guys. Sign up with Prize Picks.
I'm just kind of fucking shocked. Wow. The Giants have traded Dexter Lawrence for the number 10 overall pick. Wow. Look, Dexter Lawrence has been a hell of a player, but I mean, Giants GM flew to Arizona to attend Jordan Tyson's workout yesterday. Shane also had dinner with Tyson the night before. With the Giants at 10 after Dexter Lawrence, Tyson's odds of being a pick at 10 have now increased.
They better not give up 37 because that's where they're getting that D tackle. That's where they got to try and target a D tackle. Better hold on to 37. All right, 5 minutes left. Jalen Brunson getting ready to hopefully close this one out for the Knicks. Cannot lose this game. Got to be smart here. Take smart shots. Do not turn the ball over. Get those stops on defense and finish with the rebound. All 5 guys need to crash the boards, box out, secure the rebound. Don't do anything stupid here. Here we go. Brunson will take it up. 2-man action with Anunoby.
Here we go. OG to Brunson. Brunson, top of the key, 10 on the shot clock. Has Johnson switched on to him. This is where you make your cheddar at, Captain. Brunson, shimmy, pull up, 2, dancing, missed it. Rebound by Anunoby, battling with Daniels. It'll be a jump ball. It'll be Anunoby and Daniels jumping it up at the free throw line. Tap is won by Atlanta. No, Brunson saves it to Towns. Good! Karl-Anthony Towns hits that from the parking lot. Knicks up 19. McCollum drives, swiped away, off McCollum. Knicks ball that way.
Get those 32s. Cat's talking to him. He's feeling himself, playing well in this fourth quarter, getting the crowd involved, and the Knicks are up 19 and looking to pour it on here with 4.5 minutes left.
It'll be Knicks ball, up 19. 4:20 left, 13-2 run. Brunson, guarded by Alexander Walker, beats him off the deck, gets into the mid-range, baseline, kick out. He wanted the shot, passed out of it. Bridges now attacking McCollum. He'll get an easy baby J and missed it. Wow. McCollum drives, fouled.
One thing you don't want to do if you're the Knicks is foul. Let Atlanta catch up here with the clock stopped. 3:50 left. They'll go to the line. Knicks up 19.
By trading Dexter Lawrence, the Giants also save a bunch of money.
Shouldn't be salary dumping him, but
It's Dexter Lawrence for the 10th pick straight up. It's a pretty damn good deal.
yeah.
Pretty damn good deal. As that free throw is missed, Knicks still up 19. Ball don't lie. Towns. Keeping, facing, putting on the deck, swinging. Bridges, 3. Missed it. Rebound by Atlanta. Nickeil Alexander-Walker getting a screen, kicking into the corner to Daniels. Daniels to Johnson. Johnson into the lane, fouled by Anunoby, going to the line.
Johnson hits the first. He hits the second. Knicks up 17, 3:14 left. Let's be smart here. Close this out as Atlanta's going to a little bit of a full court press. And they'll back off. It'll be Brunson one-on-one.
Could you, help him script something or something? Script a VOD?
It's a two-man game with a
Dexter
Hart.
Lawrence
Brunson
being
at the
traded to
top.
the bench.
He's got Okongwu on him,
Well,
and he take
Jake
advantage
said
of the
he could do
matchup.
it
They're
after he
doubling
made
and
the
forcing the
thumbnail,
ball
so
out
if
of
you could just hop
Brunson's
in and help
hands.
him or something.
Hart steps back for three.
Missed it. Rebound by McCollum. Johnson, one-on-one. Swinging to Daniels. Out to Okongwu for three. Got it.
One thing you can't have is threes.
14-point game. And it's an offensive foul on the Knicks. They are playing with their food right now. This one's all but over, but
Self-imploding a little bit. Might not be a bad time for a timeout to calm things down. Atlanta will bring it up.
McCollum into the lane. Has to give it up. Alexander Walker to Johnson. Johnson for three. Got it. I just don't understand why every time in the playoffs the Knicks allow fourth quarter threes that just. Brunson guarded by Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Under 2 minutes to go. It's time for Brunson to hit some shots. Crossover into the lane. Spin move. Fall away two. No good. Tap, tap, tap. Ball's loose. Grab by McCollum. Here comes Atlanta. It's a 4-on-3 break. Wide open. Alexander Walker. Three. Good. They do this every time, man. Every time. They don't know how to finish. Same exact thing that happened in game one versus Indiana.
It's
11-0
exactly
run.
what you don't need. Multiple possessions in a row on both ends of the floor. They are choking this game away. A minute and a half left. If they can just make one or two plays here, they can go ahead and finish this one out. But they've allowed it from almost a 20-point lead about 2 minutes ago to now just an 8-point game. And they're going to have to earn this one. Shout out Charles Griffith, Elders Griffith, and Ralphs. And It's Me says, no effing way by Dex. Dexter Lawrence traded for anyone just now joining the Cincinnati Bengals for the 10th pick.
Are we doing this again?
Yep, Knicks are doing a bunch of things that they cannot do, which is give up threes. Foul. And they cannot just, who's going to hit that big shot, the dagger? Is it going to be Brunson? Is it going to be Towns? Is it going to be Hart? Knicks have to be smart with the ball, not turn it over. The clock is your friend here.
Come on, man. Brunson hasn't scored a point in the fourth quarter. Here we go, 90 seconds left. Brunson bumped by Johnson, foul.
And in all likelihood, the Knicks are going to need to hit some free throws to win this game. They're going to be put on the line of situations to ice it. Can they hit those clutch free throws?
Cat, top of the key, gets it to Brunson. 1:23 left in the game. Brunson one-on-one versus Alexander Walker. Crossover, pull up, foul line, missed it. He's gone ice cold. Hasn't made a bucket in the fourth. Johnson the other way. It's only an 8-point game. We've seen this mean it's not over. Okongwu to Dyson. Daniels now hands it off to Johnson. Johnson lost it, got it back. 10 on the shot clock, 60 seconds left. Brunson switching on to him. Johnson, three, missed it. Rebound by Hart. Under a minute left. Ball in the hands of the captain, Jalen Brunson. Bridges to Towns, lays it up and in transition. Knicks up 10. 45 3-5 and rolling. Bridges will throw it in. Nowhere to go. Gets it to Hart, and he's fouled. Cool. Is someone able to build that?
Hart will go to the line here. 40 seconds left. Knicks up 8. Got to knock down these free throws.
As Hart makes the free throw.
Little offense, defense here. They take Towns out. They bring in Shamet. Knicks up 9, 40 seconds left. Ten-point game. Hart hits the second. Easy 2 by McCollum. 34 seconds left. Knicks up 8. Ball inbound to Brunson.
Brunson into the front court. He's being hounded by Alexander Walker. They send a double, and he gets it away to Shamet, but I believe he got fouled.
Good job by the Knicks there. Killed a decent amount of clock. There'll be 25 seconds, and Brunson will head to the line. Hawks went for the steal rather than fouling immediately. And the Knicks did a good job taking care of the ball. Knock these down, JB. Get LGKs going in the chat if you think the Knicks can close this game out.
Brunson at the line, makes the first. One more for Brunson. Knocks it in. Knicks back up by 10 with 25 seconds. Timeout Atlanta. Knicks up 10.
In a good spot here. You need to just be smart. Guard the three-point line. Don't foul. Be smart with the ball, and you do get it back and knock down your free throws. Jalen Brunson really kind of gave the Knicks life early on in this game, and he was the driving force that kept the Knicks in the game while the other guys started to show up. If you want to get the captain shirts, they're 11% off, chatsports.com/captain. That link is pinned in the comments section. I'll put it in there as well. If it does not work, refresh it once, and the page should work. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. Shout out to the captain. Shout out to the Knicks for coming out strong and finishing strong here. Hopefully they can continue that for the rest of this game one.
25 seconds left. As long as you just make your free throws, you're okay. Daniels throws it into Alexander Walker. Catch and shoot three. Missed it. Rebound by Okongwu. And an offensive foul. Knicks ball.
Get those LGKs.
It'll be Hart at the line. Hart, first free throw. Good.
2,000 people in the building. If you're fired up, the Knicks won this game. Subscribe to the channel. We're going live for every single playoff game. So subscribe, turn those notifications on if you love the Knicks. And if you are subscribed, get an LGK in the comment section. Keep those going in the comment section.
I haven't even got a chance to look at it, Mitch. Johnson, one-on-one, step back three. Missed it. Rebound by Anunoby. Oh, they call a foul on the Knicks. First free throw. I think he missed it. He misses both.
Get those BDLs, ball don't lie. And start getting those W's. The Knicks take game one against the Hawks, taking a 1-0 lead in the series. Game two will be on Monday. It wasn't easy, Marshall, but the Knicks held on at the end. Shout out to that big run they went on in the late third quarter, early fourth quarter that built them up that cushion. So when the Hawks made their run, they had plenty of breathing room.
Found a way to win. Found a way to win. Wasn't easy. Wasn't clean. A little sloppy, but it's game one of the NBA playoffs. Found a way to do it. Found a way to do it. Let's go full screen with a score L3 for This Is Why.
Cool. Shout out to Greg Williams. Appreciate your super chat.
Probably not going to be able to do a post-game show right now. Pulling a double duty here as the Giants have traded Dexter Lawrence. So, all right. The New York Knicks take a 1-0 series lead as they beat the Atlanta Hawks 113 to 102. Why did it happen? Because Jalen Brunson got this party started off right. He was dominant in that first quarter. He was hitting shots, and the net was not even moving. Got to give a huge shout out to Karl-Anthony Towns as well. Late in that third quarter and into the fourth quarter, he hit some big-time buckets, finishing with 25 points on the night. Josh Hart did all of the Josh Hart things. OG Anunoby hit some big-time shots, and I thought Mikal Bridges did a hell of a job defending Nickeil Alexander-Walker. It's one win. You're up 1-0. You're 3 away from moving on and 15 away from putting a banner on the rafters of MSG. Wow. 1-0. 1-0.
That's it. That's all you can ask for. They got the win. They did what they needed to win. Shout out to them for building themselves that cushion so they were able to sustain that run. Still would have liked to be cleaner down the stretch in the fourth quarter, not let Atlanta go on that 11-0 run, but they looked like a veteran group. They looked like a battle-tested group, and they got it done.
One and 0. 1-0. Back to it on Monday. We will be live on the channel to break it down.
Yes, sir. We will be back live, so subscribe, turn those notifications on. Let's go, Knicks.
All right. Unfortunately, not going to have that long of a post-game show today. The Giants decided that it was not worth it. But, no, I appreciate everybody for tuning in today. Today was an awesome stream. Thank you to everybody that subscribed. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. We'll sign off with one more reminder. If you go to chatsports.com/captain, it's chatsports.com/captain. Let's go ahead and show that shirt up on screen if we can, Andrew Connell. The Jalen Brunson captain T-shirts are on sale, 11% off until midnight. 11% off until midnight. It's chatsports.com/captain. It's chatsports.com/captain. Get your Jalen Brunson T-shirts and save yourself 11% off as we celebrate Game 1 and a win over the Atlanta Hawks.
That link does not work upon first clicking it. Just refresh the page one time. It should work after that. Go ahead, get your Jalen Brunson shirts. Shout out to our guy Arnold. Helped cook it up.
All right, we're going to sign off. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Back to it on Monday. Let's go Knicks.